Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This was a totally professional start, nothing went wrong in that intro at all. Welcome everyone. It only just occurred to me, honestly, today, that we've got FA Cup games, which means a lot of simulations. So we are doing that today. We've got 19, I'm not kidding you, 19 games, differing games that we've got to predict that involve a championship club, which we can actually do. There's some games we can't actually do because there's a lot of non-league teams that the clubs are playing as well, including Yeovil for Bournemouth and Kidderminster Harriers for Reading. We can't do these games. I think there's a couple of other ones as well, but those are the two that stick to my mind. But the rest we should be able to simulate. Now, they could involve a lot of postponements, but at the moment, I just rather would get a massive stream done, to be honest. So, we're going to start off with the first game, which is an early game. I don't know why they picked this as the early game. But we've got Mansfield going up against Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough being the league, championship team, and Mansfield are a team in League 2. Know them very, very well, managed under Nigel Clough. Let me just check game settings very, very quickly on telebroadcast. Yeah, I think that's all I got to do. Okay, that's all I got to do. Wow, a lot of you here already. Brentford Fan TV, welcome to the stream. James Fee, welcome to the stream. Brentford, Honeygun, welcome. Rexy, welcome. Blue Terrier, welcome. Spencer Collects, welcome. It's good to see all of you guys. It really is. Right. We've also got a couple of games going on tonight as well in EFL. We've got Crew. Who do they play? Crew have got Rotherham. And I believe Exeter play Forest Green tonight. So I'll be keeping my eye on those games as well. In case you guys, want to know what's going on. FA Cup games won't get postponed. You don't know. You don't know, to be honest. But, with the amount of EFL teams getting postponed recently, it's so unpredictable. Just the ones with championship teams? Yes. But in my video on Friday, I've got to do it on Friday because Swindon play Man City on Friday. I will include predictions from the other games as well, but it's not going to go. It's not going to count to the prediction league. I thought I'd do this one for a bit of fun, to be honest. And it's another time for me to talk to you guys. And honestly, the more content I put out right now, the more likely my channel will grow, which is really why I'm doing this, to be honest. Blue Terrier is still in good spirits about Keane Harrett, who almost he was a big impact for one of my career mode games. It's going to be difficult for me to do the career mode a bit more consistency now because I'm going to start work tomorrow. In fact, I've got an earlier shift than normal tomorrow. I've got a transfer video that I want to do tomorrow, which is probably what I'm going to do for Wednesday. Thursday, I might not upload at all, to be honest, because I've got to really work on my dissertation, to be honest. And then Friday, of course, is my score predictions for the FA Cup. There was me thinking, oh, I've got a nice break this weekend. I could spend the whole weekend doing work. A curveball comes in, and I completely forget that the FA Cup exists. So that is why I'm doing that plan. You're thinking 3-0 between Middlesbrough and Mansfield. Interesting. If one does, all will have to. You see, because there's what they will likely do with the postponed games, because obviously if you draw games, they go to a replay. They might just schedule them there, but it's difficult, though. Still lost 4-1 that, I don't want to talk about it. I think it might be the last year that Aston Villa had to play a team full of B players. Potentially. Okay, did everyone have a good Christmas? Great question by James V. I had an alright Christmas. It was plagued that I couldn't see my grandparents over the holidays. Basically my family were contracted a positive COVID-19 test. I didn't, but it was still too risky having two members testing positive for COVID, so we couldn't have Christmas with the family, and it got worse when my grandparents tested positive for COVID as well. One is not feeling well at the moment. I don't know how the other one's going, but yeah, it could be better, but it'll be an unforgettable Christmas. That's all I can say. Like a Bond, welcome to the stream. I believe you're Scarlord, I think. I do tend to get names confused. I had a good Christmas. says Honeygun. Brilliant. Spencer predicts, I can't speak, 1-0 to Middlesbrough. Interesting. If I were to predict now, I probably would go for 2-0 victory, maybe. Uploaded the first episode to the Oldham Career Mode. Oh, nice one. Everyone, do check out Rexy's channel on his Career Mode if you can. Oldham's quite an ambitious club to go for based on the position that they are in at the moment. Oldham is a good choice following their path of destruction to where they are right now. How Mansfield not 1-0 up? Well, they get onto some good positions there. They really should take their chances. Here's Bowie now. And Daniels collects. I've almost forgotten that Luke Daniels is a goalkeeper in this team, but yeah, it just goes to show the competition of the Middlesbrough keepers, which probably explains why Stojanovic has left to join Ingolstadt, which I'll be talking about in my transfer show tomorrow. You're so close with Reading Derby. I think you said, did you say 2-1 to one team, I think? I can't remember exactly. Oh, you said 3-2. Oh, yeah, that's right. No, I did remember looking at that. Got an episode 2 tonight or tomorrow. Okay, fair enough. Everyone do check him out when you come. You've cut 2 points off me of my 8-point lead. Yes, you did, Owen, but I'm still not really worried. I mean, to be honest, you know, I know it's a competition and all, but I'm not thinking day and night that Owen's catching up to me or whatever. You know, I'm just doing the best that I can. And obviously, this weekend's a bit of a refreshing one because we don't have any points going on to the leaderboard. It's going to feel weird with the 2 midweek games confirmed so far. I think Reading and Fulham is one. What's the other one? I think Barnsley plays someone, but I can't remember who they play up against. I might actually just quickly check now. I'm going to have to open another tab here. God, I've got about 20 tabs open, which doesn't really help the speed of my computer, but it's doing okay at the moment. Right. In fact, no, I'm going to do this. This is going to be a lot quicker. Right, yeah, Reading Fulham is the one on Tuesday, the 11th, so next week. Barnsley Stoke, that's it. Yeah, Barnsley against Stoke. And as I was looking at that, Middlesbrough have just scored. So Spencer was commenting how Mansfield have not scored. They'll be ruining their missed chances because Middlesbrough have taken the lead. Potentially, maybe against the run to play a little bit because Mansfield have been doing all right. It's good play by Tavernier. Oh, good play by Watmore. And bang, what a strike. I think it's Sporar with the goal. It is Andre Sporar. It's 1-0 to Middlesbrough. For Prediction League, is there any chance I'll be promoted? Or do you have to... No, you could get promoted. Yeah, of course you can. It's all about points. You know, you don't stay in that league forever. You know, there's been people that have been jumping up leagues and getting demoted down leagues. You know, it's so easy to get promoted. All you got to do is just literally keep leaving your score predictions. I find the most consistent viewers are the ones doing the best on my channel right now. Predictions for non-league. Are you talking about non-league football entirely? So the National League. If I were to predict who's going up from the National League, Chesterfield I think should go up, and I think either Wrexham or Boreham Wood would join them. It would be nice to see Boreham Wood up there. I think Bromley are doing quite well as well, actually. Notts County and Grimsby you should expect to see up there, but they've got that tad bit of inconsistency within them. Rexy's predicting 6-0 between Yeovil and Bournemouth, which is an interesting score prediction. Rexy's predicting 3-1 for Kidderminster Harriers and Reading of the FA Cup. Yeah, I think that's the only 2 championship games we can't do. I mean, I'll predict them as well, whilst I do my predictions here. Maybe 4-0 with Yeovil and Bournemouth, and then Kidderminster Harriers and Reading. I'm going to go 3-2 Reading. I think it'll be a really good game. I'm performing terribly. Yeah, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, Brentford Fan TV? You know, my stats tell me you've scored the best out of the Prediction League so far. 15 of you watching. Thank you, guys. This is a longer stream as well. We've got 19 games to go over, by the way. We're only at the first game right now. So, guys, if you've not hit the like button, please do so. It does tremendously help the channel. With 15 of you here, we can easily get to 15 likes very, very quickly. We've got more viewers than likes. So, if you've not hit the like button, please do so. And I've missed yet another goal. And, you know, did I say 2-0? I said 2-0, didn't I? I think that's Duncan Watmore with the goal. FIFA's likely to predict exactly what I predicted. Chelsea 0, Chesterfield 10. Oh, get out of it. Through ball, and yeah, Mansfield can't deal with it. Oof. It's a not good goal in the end, actually. Brilliant stuff by Duncan Watmore. That's 2-0 Middlesbrough. You're thinking 8-1. I think it'll be 3-0. I think it'll be 3-0. I don't think we'll actually score many goals, to be honest. All things considered. So I'm just reading a bit of transfer news. Which one? What championship teams should I rebuild? Alright, that's the one you want me to relay on. To rebuild. It's a good question. You know what? I would say Peterborough. I think Peterborough on paper have got the worst, or like not like the worst. You know, it's hard to call any team the worst because theoretically that doesn't really exist. I just think they've got the least experienced championship team. So if you rebuild that, I think Peterborough can be competitive. I would say that. Morecambe to beat Spurs. Oh, I'd love that. I really would love that. 4-1 for Harrogate. Look, you know, we do get a shock sometimes in the FA Cup. It does happen. And I think Blackpool's a good one. Yeah, good suggestion, Charlie. So what I will say is that when I do my predictions, I will likely do a shock time and time again. Yeah, Peterborough is good, but that 2010 team, yeah, you're right. That is a really, really good. Ethan's even agreeing to do Blackpool. Mansfield might have a chance. Oh, good defending there. Right. We're on 15 likes already. Blimey, that's the quickest I think I've gone to 15 likes. Thank you guys so much for this. If you've not liked the stream, please do so. It does tremendously help the channel. And I don't want to plug too much because I know it gets on you guys' tits. And I've noticed because more people have unsubscribed than subscribed recently on my channel. But please do hit the subscribe button if you can. It does really help. We've recently just lost a sub. And actually, funny fact for you, in the last 5 days, my second channel has gained more subs than my main channel. So let's try and end this curse and see if we can grow up the table. Right. Grow up the table? Grow up in popularity, basically. Right, so that's the full-time whistle. So the first game out of 19 is Mansfield 0, Middlesbrough 2. Which is exactly what I predicted. Might not be my prediction when I do my video on the day, but we'll find out. Wow. So what is next? We've got a lot to go over. Now, next should be nice and easy to do. We've got an all-championship tie. We have got Bristol City fresh out of their win against Millwall. They play a Fulham side with a bit of a rejuvenated break. So, 4 minutes legendary. It should be a good game because they played against each other already at Ashton Gate, and Bristol City earned a draw. I remember it. Right, latest score in League One. Crewe Alexandra, who are last place, well, 23rd technically in the table, have just taken a 1-0 lead against the leaders Rotherham. So Rotherham have a game in hand, but obviously, in fact, actually no, it's not League One at all. I've just read the thing. It's the EFL Trophy. I'm sad now. I thought this was League One, but well, I should know about it because Colchester are playing Sutton tonight. Oof. Away to Sutton. They are higher than us in the League 2 at the moment. They're in the top 7, whilst Colchester are in 20th at the moment. So it's a tough game. But I also know that Chelsea under-21s play Arsenal under-21s as well. So we should have a really good game. Something's just happened. I think someone subscribed because there's a tiny icon that flashed onto the screen. What has happened? Something's happened. I don't even know what. Huh? I'm so confused. Wait, so what on earth was that? So 2 people unsubbed and then 1 subbed back. So I've actually still gone down in subs. Right, you know what, guys? I'm not even going to do the subscription goal. Whatever the subscriber thing is at the end, I'm going to do it like that. Because I've seen you guys do this before. That you troll around with my subscription goal and it takes an age for me to change it. But we have gone down in the subs, so we're down to 855 now. Okay, let's read comments. Fulham easy win, says W. Deku. On paper it should be, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be that. Will the FA Cup go to the prediction league? No, it won't. It's going to be just simple predictions for fun, to be honest. You know, we've done really well to try and predict as much as we can, and I think what's best is just to, you know, just have a bit of fun. West Brom are going to do nothing for us to pull out the players. Oh, if they do that, jeez, that would be worse than Forest, to be honest. I mean, Forest had a really good start in that season when they did fall out of the playoffs, but West Brom, with the expectation, they should be going for promotion at least. So I've just got an important message from my work. Hang on. Excuse me, hang on. Okay, alright, it's nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with me. Luckily, I'm not in trouble. They've got staff shortage at the moment. Stop trolling, says Charlie. Oh, it's a goal. I think it's a goal by Alexander Mitrovic. It is 1-0 to Fulham. You'll cry, says W.A. Decker. Well, with the signing of Bradley, I was going to say Bradley Dack, Daryl DK, maybe that's the sort of player you need. I mean, he did well, really well, I dare say, for Barnsley last year. He has proven he can do it. It's just a question whether he can take on the expectation. I mean, Barnsley at that time were pushing for top 6, and he literally forcefully pushed them up into that top 6 place. What he's now got to do with West Brom is, they're already in the top 6, but he's got to forcibly push them into promotion. So, little bit, you know, more expectations on what he's got to do, but it's not massively out of his depth, I don't think. So, it's going to be a very interesting fit. What do I do for work? I am a tutor. Too easy for Fulham? Yes. I wish it was that, Charlie Brown, but nah. And definitely won't be making those sorts of comments if that was actually something like that. Newcastle 4, Cambridge 0. Interesting. I will be predicting all the other games that don't have a championship team as well. So there will be a lot of predictions. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that comment. Brentford Fan TV's predicting 2-0 between Peterborough and Bristol Rovers. Come on, guys, behave. QPR 0, Rotherham 10. I mean, that should be a good game. We can see some crazy score lines. Leicester 4, Watford 3. That'll be a classic game if that were to happen. Oh, this could be a good goal by Fulham. Oh, I think, have they overpassed it? They have. They took way too long. It's good to... Oh, Seri's won it back. Good save by Bentley. I'll tell you what, Seri won't be in the squad though, because he is going to the Africa Cup of Nations. It's not a school, it's a tutoring centre where I live. So it's not really schools, but it's basically like a, I don't know, like a tutoring centre, to be honest. I think that's the best way to put it. Kidderminster sounds like a team Adam Johnson plays for. Guys, come on, let's behave round here. You know, you admins are supposed to set the example. Right, so 1-0 to Fulham going into half-time. I am seeing a lot of viewers, though, so I appreciate all of you turning up to the stream today. If you've not given the stream a like, please do give the stream a like. It does tremendously help the channel. If you've not hit the red subscribe button, please do so. So, we were briefly down from 856, but now we're back up to 856, but... we were, at some point, I think yesterday actually, we were on 858. So we've fallen down a little bit. And actually, my second channel has gained more subs in the past 5 days than my main channel has. So, a bit disappointed by that part. But Rexy wants to say the admin's a good example. Oh my god. I mean, little do they know I can remove them from being admins if they don't improve. But you see, the thing is, I don't want to take privileges like that away. They've earned their admin positions for a reason. Okay, so Sevens. I'm not gonna read that score prediction, Brentford Fan TV. I think you know what you're trying to get me to say there. Hull 1, Everton 0. Who remember? Yeah, you lost Mumot by saying, yeah, well, still not forgiving you for that. You know, if you were to stream, then maybe we can think differently, but nah. How do I know that? Well, generically, you know, I look at all the people going in over time, and then eventually I'll just pick and choose admins over time, really. You know, it's something that I'm not going to look at like every single day of the week. You know, it's something that I'll just do very sporadically. Port Vale... Oh. Blame Gilly Fry and get that trending. No, he won't care if he sees that, though. Fabio Carvalho joins Peterborough. No way. Does he actually? Is that fake news? If it's fake news, we got to punish. No, it won't be Benjamin Bloom. But let me just check, because I can go on Twitter and find this out. If he has gone to Peterborough, then that is a shrewd signing. Peterborough, nothing. Okay, nah, it's a prediction. Wait, who said it? Was it Lecorne who said it? Yeah, Lecorne said it. No, I've not seen it. So at the moment, I don't quite believe it. Maybe it's a link, but I'll look at it. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course, you're doing Peterborough. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I completely forgot. Yes. Look, guys, I'm an idiot. You guys clocked it before I did. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Chelsea nil, Spurs 2. I'll get out. Oh, but that's probably not an unrealistic scoreline, to be honest, Harry. They do have a stronger squad than us, considering that a lot of our players are still trying to recover from COVID. You think Cameron Humphreys-Grant will join Coventry? Oh, off the post. Bristol City get close to an equaliser. They've not quite cleared it yet, Fulham. Nicholas Bauer is so confused at the hashtag. Apparently my tweet was viewed 102 times. Fair enough. Come on, guys. Let's behave ourselves. I know it's a late night stream, but it doesn't mean that we do all of that. Okay, we're still on 856 subs at the moment. Obviously, guys, we want to try and get that number up. Obviously to 900. Yeah, but Tuchel's not like any worse compared to Conte. I would say they're very similar in, what they've achieved. But, I would say our squad is still better than Spurs'. But it really depends how Conte sets up. The thing I do fear with Spurs is that they're not scoring enough goals. Chelsea could capitalise on that. And honestly, if we put a strong team, we will have a chance. But if we don't have a strong team against Spurs, because I think Spurs will go strong, then I think Spurs will do it. It's really down to the squad for me. I was predicting 1-1. I don't want it to be 1-1, to be honest. How do I do it. I give you the admins, sometimes. I generally give it to my most frequent viewers who have, been doing... It's my biggest supporters of the channel, basically. They get the admin role. And then, generically, I'll just give it over time. You could even get it, this week. I've not really looked at my admins at the moment. So, it's not something that I spend night and day over, to be honest. Port Vale nil, Brentford 2, says Harry. Interesting. Yeah, they do have Port Vale, don't they? Right. Oh, battery's low, but that's a full-time whistle. So, we've got 2 away wins at the moment. Fulham narrowly beating Bristol City by 1-0. Nicholas Bauer says Spurs win. Alright, guys. I appreciate that Chelsea squad's not at full strength and we're the underdogs. Well, and Spurs should be the underdogs, but I don't know. I think it's going to be Conte, which is why people are predicting them at the moment. Any watch-alongs this weekend? I don't know. Is my answer. I generally don't know. I want to, but I've got to be honest. Streams at the moment, it's not really helping with my popularity at the moment. There's one time where I think it does, but then another time it doesn't help at all. We were growing really, really well, and then now we've really struggled recently. Right. Sorry for being rude and not talking through the next game. It's actually Burnley Huddersfield, so it's our first Premier League and Championship tie. Do Coventry and Derby? Yeah, I'll do that soon. Where is it in the list, Coventry and Derby? Coventry and Derby's next, actually, after this game. So after this game, we'll do that. What's my PlayStation name? You can find it. Well, I think it's been exposed before in my career mode. I gotta be honest. But I don't generally share out my PlayStation name. You know, it's nothing against you guys. It's just preferably, it's just if it were to happen, then if everyone were to know, you know, it would just be a bit of a distraction, to be honest. Bloody Burnley, says NFC Owen. Yes. Well, maybe that's what Mr. Football will be saying when he sees this, and Blue Terrier, with them being Huddersfield fans at the moment. I did because Alice thought it was fake news. Yeah, no. Well, it's harsh on Lequan because Lequan did nothing wrong, really. I just misunderstood. I misunderstood what he said. So, Deg is predicting an upset, a 1-0 Huddersfield win. There will be an upset somewhere. We just got to predict the right game for it. What is the African Cup? It's the Africa Cup of Nations. So, if you imagine the Euros, you know, obviously a European tournament. Ah, you found me already. Please don't message the thing at the moment. I don't want to do this. I don't want to try and take messages away. But no, it's it will be something that I can't necessarily hide. Is there an extra time at this stage? To be honest, I don't actually know. I might as well check now because at the moment we've not gone to the stage where we've needed extra time, but I might as well check. No, I swear it's a replay. I swear it's a replay. Let me just double check. FA Cup 2021-22. Not going to do a goal bridge. yeah, please don't. Please don't. I'd appreciate you don't. Okay. I can look into this. I remember when Goldbridge got messages on the stream. Yeah, no, I was live when I watched it. But I didn't actually... I appreciated his privacy and didn't get involved. I'm just checking. Do you get replays? I need to check. Because they changed it briefly with COVID and fixture congestion. But then, are they going to do it again now? Or is it going to be back to the norm? Right, this should answer it. Oh, yeah, top result of the FA Cup replays. That's what I need to find. Okay. We can today confirm the replays have been removed in 3rd and 4th. Right, okay, so there's no replays there. 21-22. Replays will return up to and including the 4th round of the FA Cup from the 22-23. Okay, so it's this season where they're not, but next FA Cup they will be. Okay. So there's no replays. So if we have a draw in this game, basically we put it to extra time. Watford has signed a left back called Kamara. I need to look at that. I think it just saw it flashed up in One Football, so I need to look at that. Yes, I did hear about Southampton being taken over. I mean, not much I can say about it. I just hope that their owner treats them with the greatest respect. You know, he's bought them, I think, for £100 million, if I got the right sum. Which, yeah, is not too much when you compare, you know, the other teams in the Premier League. But if that's just the investment side, you would hope that he can spend a lot on transfers. Steve Cook is a great lad, just don't understand his language. Oh, you might be playing with him a little bit more because it has been confirmed Steve Cook has signed for Nottingham Forest. I will be talking about that in my transfer show tomorrow. There's no replays. I've just checked. Right, so half time. It is currently 0-0. We're only in game 3. We're already 30 minutes into the stream. Wow. I started episode 1 on the career mode. Yeah. So you've uploaded it, haven't you? So you've uploaded the episode 1 and then obviously episode 2 will be coming soon. Okay. So guys, thank you for the likes, by the way. 20 likes is fantastic. If you guys have not hit the like button, please do hit the like button. It does tremendously help the channel. And please, if you have not done so, please do hit the subscribe button. As you can see, we've gone through a bit of a rough patch here. but we have gone back to 856 for where we started. But we were at 858 yesterday, so we have disappointingly gone down quite a bit. Obviously, more subscribers we gained, more quickly we'll get to 1,000. And 1,000 subscribers, if you don't know, I mean, newer viewers might not know, but there's a lot of rewards on this channel if we get to 1,000 subs. Right, I want to cut back quite quickly because they've got a free kick. Is it too late tonight? Oh, okay. Do I watch Ben Foster for cycling goalkeeper? I do, but I wish I watched it a little bit more, to be honest. You know, I've not really devoted much time to just even watching YouTube, to be honest, because I'm spending a lot more time on my own channel, to be honest. So it's taken away my luxury of just chilling out and watching people for hours. Eddie Nketiah joins Peterborough on your career mode. Fantastic. Man, that's some good signings. To get those players for a side like Peterborough is a good coup for them. My lone roundup I made today has 20 times less likes than your stream. Oh, does it not? Oh, but you know, likes doesn't necessarily mean things. You know, you really just got to keep going and keep sharing it around. Eventually, you know, you'll hit that spark, and you know, things will go your way. You know. I need a bot on your streams. Well, I would have a bot if I knew how to have one. You know, I don't think Matt SB has a bot. I don't know about if... I don't think Benjamin Bloom has a bot either. I mean, I could be wrong about Benjamin Bloom, but I don't know. Watford have also signed one of Nigeria's better goalkeepers. Leeds signed a promising youngster from Spain. Yeah, from Espanyol, if I remember right. Joseph Fernandez, that's where he's from. Yeah, he's got a lot of potential, Fernandez. Fabio Tavares has signed from Oldham from Coventry. That's a signing. Wow, that's a really good signing, actually. Fair play. On your career mode, of course. Who are my favourites for the playoffs? I'm going to say QPR for sure. Then I will still say West Brom, but I'm a bit nervous about them. Then I'll say Middlesbrough, and then for the last place, I'm going to go Forest. Ask Guinea Fryer, he'll tell you about the Nightbot. Well, yeah, but to be honest, I'm not, you know, I'm not in a great deal of hurry to get it, to be honest, you know. At the moment, I only really consider myself as a proper YouTuber who should be taking this a little bit seriously if I get to 1,000 subs. You know, at the moment, it's still kind of a bit chilled out. And as I say that, Huddersfield have taken the lead. Wow. I'm shocked, but, you know, no team really has come close to scoring, and Huddersfield have taken their chance. What happens here? So that's Dwayne Gnomes. What a strike. Wow. I thought it was Lewis O'Brien. I was going to say it's the guy who's attracted a load of interest, but you can never quite tell 100% of the time with these FIFA generated faces. Jacob Ramsey joins Peterborough in career mode. That's a good signing as well. Very good signing. Farley TV, heard the name, but probably would not have watched it. Owen is also... Owen and Brentford Fan TV are posting their videos. Do give them their support if you can, guys. It would be fantastic. We always try and give a leg up to all of our viewers here. You know, they've done something for us. We might as well give them something back. Right, I'm definitely going to be looking at what Colchester are doing tonight. I almost completely forgot that they're playing in the EFL Trophy tonight. Oh, is it two? Oh, it's a good save. Probably should not have kept the ball in there. I don't know why they've done that. Huddersfield close for a second. They've won. They've won a corner. Charlie Brown sharing LJP. Yeah. Lewis O'Brien with the goal scorer. It's good that everyone is supporting everyone. W.A. Deku is saying carnage. Well, it was a bit similar to the full-time scenes of your last game, wasn't it? It was absolutely ridiculous how it came to that. Right, here's Tom Lees. 88th minute. Can Burnley get something now? They need a goal to put this to extra time. Looks like they're not going to at the moment. Jeffrey W, sorry, I completely missed it. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. I gotta say, viewers-wise, we've done really well tonight. Maybe it's the time of day, Right, we've got our first shock in the FA Cup. Wow, what a fantastic result that is. According to FIFA 22, this FA Cup tie will end Burnley 0, Premier League Burnley 0, Championship Huddersfield 1. What a result. Okay, what are we doing now in the FA Cup? Oh, it's Coventry Derby, that's right. If anyone could get Matt on the stream, now would be a perfect time because we're going to play his beloved Coventry. They're playing against Derby. Probably not the best time to play Derby, to be honest. Derby have really improved their form. Although, if if Championship survival was their priority, then you would think that they will just focus their time on the league. But undoubtedly, they want this mentality that they want to win every single game. So, should be a really, really intriguing matchup. Harry has asked me who I think will win League One. I think Rotherham will. I think Rotherham will win it. Flint will not be playing in the seven-side derby. Yes. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I know why. Obviously, he stupidly grabbed Sam Johnston by the throat. But then I completely forgot Cardiff were playing Bristol City very soon. Get Matt CV's on Instagram. Well, I follow him on Instagram. We've exchanged messages on Instagram. So we've spoken already, but we're not spoken for quite some time. Right. Oh, it's well defended. Charlie Cresswell joins Peterborough in the career mode. You're making some good transfers there, Corn Henry. You know, I'm kind of excited but kind of dreading the career mode next episode because I really think the team will improve with the transfers we've got. But I'm also nervous the way I'm not able to defend a simple attack. Sunderland can be up there, but I do think streaky Sunderland can also get a losing streak within their season. It's so typical of Lee Johnson. So I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me if Sunderland get promoted, I think. It is an iconic chant, I completely agree. 2-2 Coventry win on penalties, says W. Deckle. That's a really good prediction, and I think we will get some of these games that go on penalties. We definitely need to predict a couple of those. I mean, the FA Cup's always a joy to predict. You know, you can literally throw a random result, and the fact that it's all for fun. You know, you don't feel any pressure predicting anything, don't you? Thanks to the 13 of you watching. Thank you guys for watching the stream. I truly appreciate it. So yeah, if you like what you see, please do give the stream a like. It does tremendously help. To reiterate again, it's annoying, isn't it? Oh, wrong thing. Just ignore that. Just that split second of me going wrong. So if you've not hit the subscribe button, please do so because we're on 856 in the moment. We're trying to get to 1,000 as soon as we can. That will be absolutely appreciative if we can get there as soon as we can. You think 1-1 full-time, extra time, 2-1 Coventry. That would be a stunning result if that would happen. Are Reading at risk for the drop? Yeah, I think so. But I have a feeling they'll be okay. Oh, off the bar. Really unlucky for Coventry. Birmingham 0, Plymouth 4, and Bowie to get sacked. Wow. That is a really, really big call. But I tell you what, probably not an outside chance if we're going to get... I need to see my team play. Did I say this? Or did someone else say this? Got the clip. What clip of what? Oh, no. Oh, you got the clip of... Sergi Canos, I'm guessing? Birmingham 0, Plymouth 2. God, no one's having much faith in Birmingham at the moment. They're predicting Birmingham to get the upset. Yeah, going back to Reading, I think they could go down. But I think based on the squad, they shouldn't. How we know convert. It sounds like something I would say. Here's a chance for Derby to take the lead. Oh, my goodness me. That was really close. Gosh, that's Sam Bulldog. Wow. Ah, I thought it hit the post, but actually it hit the post just behind the goal, actually. Are you talking about Mark Goldbridge now? I think you're just quoting him what he's saying. I'm just so confused of what I'm seeing at the moment. You know what, guys? I'll just let you do your thing. I'll just watch this game and I'll just let you guys innocently comment whatever you're saying. Rexy's predicting Reading to finish 20th. That sounds realistic-ish, you know. I predicted Reading, I think, at the start of the season to finish 17th. So, I did anticipate Reading to be down there. But I didn't anticipate, obviously, their points deduction. You know, I think that was one big factor of why they're struggling. Simon Moore in it for the clean sheet. Well, Simon Moore's Coventry, isn't he? So you're quoting some Coventry stuff now. So at game 4, 41 minutes gone in this stream. I appreciate the viewership tonight. We're on 22 likes, which is fantastic. I think we're going to get our best average viewer count ever, actually. But guys, make sure you do keep this going. Also, do make sure if you can, and what might be really helpful is if you can share the stream as well. If you share it to people who've not seen my channel, who like similar content to me, then it'll be fantastic because it means we can grow together as a community. At the beginning, you said Reading finished 9th. Well, I predicted Reading to finish... no, I predicted Reading to finish 17th last season. I think this season I'm predicting them to finish a bit higher, but it wasn't that much higher. I think it was... No, it was 15th, I believe. Want a challenge, says Charlie Brown. I always love a challenge. Name each championship club's let manager. Are you talking about before present? What are you going on? Are you talking about all the managers that have left so far this season? I mean, if we're going through for managers who've left their clubs, whew, okay. So the first one was Chris Hughton, and then we had Marcus Schopp. Then we had Frankie McAvoy, of course. Do I play Armada? No, I don't, actually. Oh, the last Premier League manager. I'm not going to know Peterborough's. Not a chance I'm going to know Peterborough's. I'll try my best. Barnsley. So Barnsley was... Oh, who was Barnsley's? Gerard Struber. No. Idiot. Valerian Ismail, obviously. Then, Birmingham. Theirs, of course, was Aita Karanka, or technically it was Steve Spooner. Blackburn. Who? Oh, Blackburn was Owen Coyle. Blimey, that's a throwback. Then Blackpool is Simon Grayson, I believe, was Blackpool's. I need to check the order of the clubs. I need to make sure I'm not missing out any teams. And the best way I check that I'm doing it alphabetically is looking at my intro, because the intro shows all the teams alphabetically. So I've done Barnsley, I've done Birmingham, Blackburn, Blackpool, Bournemouth. So their previous one was Jason Tyndall, obviously. Technically. Then next, Bristol City. So Bristol City's previous one was Steve Holden. Dean Holden, sorry. Wow. Yeah, Dean Holden. Getting memories now. Cardiff, of course, Mick McCarthy. I am going to count that. I mean, obviously, he's one who's left a club this season. Coventry. Who was Coventry manager before Mark Robbins? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to know this, guys. It's surely Mark Robbins came into the club. That's a good save, by the way. Surely Mark Robbins came in when Coventry was starting to climb up League 2. I'm not going to know who was... I'm going to guess someone like a Paul Tisdale, but it's probably not him. Oh, wait. Were you talking about Jonathan Woodgate? Yeah, well, Jason Tyndall was the permanent manager. I mean, yeah, okay. Technically, yeah, it would have been Jonathan Woodgate. Yeah, quite right, yeah. Who was Coventry's one? Russell Slade, was it really? Wow. That's a throwback. Not heard his name for a while. Rexy saying Tony Mowbray. No, surely not. Has Mark Robbins been there that long? I'm Googling this now. I'm actually going to check. Covent list. Okay, is that full-time or half-time? Can't even tell. If it's full-time, I've got to actually change. Oh, it's full-time. Okay, I've got to change the teams first. So, cool. Oh, it's 0-0. Oh, okay, so we've got to go extra time. Bang. Like that. Does it go straight to pens, or do we... I think we do play extra time. Tony Mowbray was definitely a Coventry manager, but I don't know if he was... Because he joined Blackburn in 2017. So Mark Robins would have to been there for a long time. Right, I can confirm that the last manager before Mark Robins was Russell Slade. It was Russell Slade who was previously the manager. But Tony Mowbray was the one before that. And in fact, he left Coventry, but then within a couple of months later joined Blackburn. That's what I thought. No, it is Russell Slade. So Russell Slade... Tony Mowbray left Coventry in 2016. And pretty much a couple of months later, Russell Slade came in and he managed them to the end of the season. I mean, he did atrociously. And then Mark Robins just came back because he actually managed them previously before. So, yeah, it is Russell Slade. Right, wow. That is a name I've not heard for quite a long time. That was what I was expecting to hear, these previous managers, because I'm definitely going to be being quite reminiscent of these managers of, you know, who I've seen before. I mean, he had... He took Cardiff, he was manager of Cardiff, wasn't he? Because I seem to remember he took over from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So that's how I remember him. Okay. So what is next? Next is Derby. So before Wayne Rooney, it was Philip Cocu, of course. That was a pretty memorable... Oh, what a save. That was a pretty memorable appointment for the wrong reasons. Yeah, I did do Bristol. So that was Dean Holden, Bristol City's one. Been watching Harrogate versus Carlisle, and we've just sent 2 players on loan to Harrogate. Oh, really? I want Mark Robins to take us to the Premier League. Well, he'll be a legend. Bit similar to what, I would dare say, a bit similar to what Darren Ferguson's done. You know, he's had multiple spells with being the manager for the club, and actually he's really benefited the club, you know, being there at both times he's been there. Right, next after Derby is Fulham. So Fulham was Scott Parker. Next is Huddersfield. Now, that is Danny Cowley, if I'm right. Danny Cowley, and then it was Corberan. I think Corberan's been there for 2 years. I might be wrong, but I think it's Danny Cowley. Oh, so who do they had before Grant McCann? Nigel Atkins, I think. I remember this. I mean, this was, I remember talking about Nigel Atkins at Hull in my 1920 season. My first ever season doing championship football commentary, actually. I think it's Nigel Atkins because I remember the brilliant run he took them under. So I think it was Nigel Atkins and then Phil McCann, but I might be wrong. Danny Cowley's a future Prem manager? I hope so. He definitely deserves so. Derby, I said Philip Cocu already. Rex is in good spirits about Coventry. I mean, it depends on what they can do this season. So next is Luton. Oh, blimey. Okay, so does Graham Jones count? I suppose Graham Jones counts, doesn't it? I was going to panic for a minute, but then I thought, actually, no, I do remember Luton changing their manager. It's nearly 120 minutes, so we might get a penalty shootout here. Penalty shootout. Yeah, Graham Jones. That's right. Okay, so this is going all the way to penalties. It was going to happen sometime. So, Martin Waghorn takes the first penalty. He misses against his former club. Kelly Roos has saved. Right, Graham Shinney. Also saved by Simon Moore. Both misses. Tyler Walker, and it's saved. by Kelly Roos again. Tom Lawrence now for Derby. Saved by Simon Moore. No one can score their pens. There's Gustavo Hamer. Kelly Roos to beat. What a save again. That's 5 missed penalties in a row. Okay, it's Jack Stretton now. Another brilliant save. This time by Simon Moore. Callum O'Hare, can he score the first penalty? He does score the first penalty. Coventry take the lead. Here's Ravel Morrison. Can he score Derby's first? He does. It's 1-1. Okay, sudden death. Kelly needs to score this. It's a nice penalty by Kelly. Okay. Phil Jagielka has to score this. Wow. Phil Jagielka. Can he score? Oh, what a penalty. His experience counts. Okay. Rose. Brilliant pen. 3-2. Right. Joswiak needs to score this. Kamil Joswiak needs to score. He's got Simon Moore to beat. And he goes down the middle. So now we've had 6 straight penalties. Here's Ian Matson. Right down the middle again. 4-3 to Coventry. Craig Forsyth has the deciding penalty for Derby. This is going sudden death now. Forsyth. Oh, he scores. I thought he missed. But Moore can't quite keep it out. Here's Carl McFadden. Nice penalty again. 5-4. Max Bird now. He'll be the deciding difference of this game. What a game this has turned out to be. Here's Max Bird. Oh, he's tucked it in. It's still anyone's game. Okay. Dabo now. It's saved by Kelly Roos. Right. Burn has the chance to take Derby through 5-6 on penalties. He steps up. He hits the bar. I can't believe this. Okay. Dominic Iron with a penalty. He scores. Coventry now in the lead. Oh my God. Curtis Davies. He's got to score this. Curtis Davies has got to score this. 2 steps. It's saved. It's kept out. Coventry go through to round 4. 6-5 on penalties. Mark Robbins has run so fast onto the pitch. Wow, what a game this has turned out to be. It's ended 0-0, but the penalty shootout was one of the best I've seen in a while. It just never ended. We had 11 penalties taken by Coventry. Well, in fact, no, 11 penalties taken by each of them. Wow, what an incredible game. That's 22 penalties in total. This is Man United and Villarreal levels of long penalty shootouts. Wow. Simon Moore with the crucial save. Coventry go through and Derby miss out, although it could benefit them with their season. So according to FIFA 22, they were 0-0, but a 6-5 penalty win to Coventry. Wow, what an unbelievable result. Brilliant stuff. Okay. Let's see what is next before we move on with the game. So next, I believe, is another League 2 versus Championship tie. So it is none other than Jeff Stelling's Hartlepool. They've got to play Blackpool. It should be a really good tie. So yeah, I guess we could do that kit clash. I don't think there's a kit clash there. We'll go with that. Henry's making fun of Derby. I knew he would love seeing all of this. Right, Hartlepool and Blackpool. So the battle of the pools. Hartlepool in League 2, Blackpool in the Championship. Let's see which one gets the right result. I hate pens on FIFA as well, Nicholas Bowler. They're so difficult to score, especially when you're going against AI players. Can I make you a mod? I definitely need to look at my moderators after this stream. I'll definitely look into that for the next stream, okay? Yeah, it is the pool derby. I did say that, Brother Fan TV. God, I need a drink of water, but I don't want to have I don't want to pause the stream. Okay. My Peterborough team stayed up. Oh, good for you. Well done. I mean, oh, through ball there. And Hartlepool have taken the lead against Blackpool. What an unbelievable through ball that was. Brilliantly. That was perfectly weighted. Got like a question of this sponsor. I think it doesn't really suit the shirt design very well. Look at this through ball. The run is perfect. He's onside. Wow. Brilliant goal. He's played onside actually by I can't say his name. It's the defender I can't say his name for, but he's pretty good. Yeah, Molineux. Okay, so Stadium has scored a go. Rexy's saying he's got to go. That's not a problem. You know, you don't have to stay there for the whole time. This is going to be a long stream today, so you guys can pop in and out any time that you like. I'm the Essex Jon Snow, apparently. You know what? I'll take that. Lingard Johns Peterborough. I want to know what sort of deals you do to pull that off. Wow, I can't believe that. Alright, I've got to continue with the game. So I said Nigel Atkins for Hull. I think I'm right. Was I right? I think someone left a comment about Nigel Atkins. Wanted a Huddersfield job when he's at Yankee. Ah, right, okay. No, that was the comment. Yeah, no, I believe it was Nigel Atkins who was the last manager. Oh, good save. That's a really good save. I think Blackpool should have scored that. Did you see Ericsson wants a World Cup call-up? I did. It's probably in that interview that he's published today. I'll look into that. Off the line. What a brilliant bit of defending there. Wow, I tell you what. Blackpool definitely should have scored at least one goal. Oh, mate, the chance. Oh, another brilliant save. Blackpool, in this 3-minute period alone, should have scored at least twice, if not 3 times. Corner taken by Ryan Wintle, who's now no longer a Blackpool player. Another thing I'll be talking about in my transfer show tomorrow. Don't miss it. It will be a great story. No, I completely agree. I definitely want to look at that. Right. I need to remember to do the game still. I know I'm not going to know Peterborough's. So I'm just already aware of that. So Luton, then it was Middlesbrough. So before Chris Wilder, we had Neil Warlock. Okay, that's nice and easy. Before Gary Rowett for Millwall. Now, voice crack. That should be then Neil Harris. Oh, chance for Blackpool again. Good, Hartlepool, sorry, again. Good defending. Can they find an opening here? Oh, taking a bit too long there, but good play. I'm supposed to be going forward. Oh, pass is a bit too heavy there. They've lost an opportunity there. Then it's Forest, so that's nice and easy. That's Chris Hughton. Then, okay, now it's Peterborough. Who knows, to be honest. It's not Nigel Clough, but I'm just going to say Nigel Clough. It's not. But I'm going to look into it now. Because it's likely I'm going to know it. I think I'll know the manager. I'm pretty sure I will know the manager. Right, let's see. Is there any ones that you're saying? Sutton beating Colchester. Oh, no. Peterborough Steve Evans? Okay, we'll look into that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, I just found Grant McCann managed Peterborough. I completely forgot he managed that as well. That probably would have been a better guess than Nigel Clough. Ah, okay. So Grant McCann actually was quite recent, 2016. But I think Steve Evans is correct. Yes, it is. Steve Evans was the manager. Has he managed anywhere else, Steve Evans? Because he's a name that doesn't strike me as someone who I'm going to know. Maybe he's a Peterborough player. Header. Oh, close. Wait, no. Okay, so he has managed other teams before. So he is currently the Gillingham manager. Oh, I probably should have known that then. He's managed Peterborough, Mansfield. He managed Leeds for a bit. Poof, okay. Rotherham, Crawley, and he started off his career at Boston. Boston United, to be precise. Okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have known it, but I definitely should have known with him being the current manager of Gillingham. I mean, Gillingham are struggling at the moment, which maybe explains his managerial prowess. Maybe a little bit harsh, because Gillingham have been doing quite well in a couple of seasons when he's been there. Grant McCann was very close. Yeah, Grant McCann was the one before Steve Evans. But no, I should have guessed that, because I did know Steve McCann managed Peterborough before he went to Doncaster. That would have been a much better guess than the one I made. Nigel Clough barely touched Peterborough. Right, so next one is Preston. Of course, that's Frankie McAvoy, although technically, maybe if we talk about permanent managers, that's Alex Neil. QPR, so before Mark Warburton. Oh, that's a full... Is that halftime? Yeah, that's halftime whistle, surely. Now, I think I know this. I think QPR was Steve McLaren, actually. I think it was Steve McLaren. I don't think I was actually doing YouTube at that time. I think it was the 18-19 season when Steve McLaren was in charge of him, and then since I started YouTube, it's just been Mark Warburton. Reading, that was God, who did manage Reading? Panovic joined last year. So whoever managed Reading was manager from the 1920 par, and Reading were a bit mediocre. Oh my god, I know it. I was going to say Paul Clement, but I'm not so confident. But I'm going to check. If I were to make a guess, it will be Paul Clement. But I don't know, to be honest. Oh, of course it was. It's Mark Bowen. That's right, because the technical director managed himself. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I should have remembered that. Neil Howes for Millwall. Yeah. Ready for King of Kong vlogs at. Yeah, that'll be entertaining. It definitely will be. Oh, was it fake news? Oh, about Lingard signing. Oh, I'm a bit disappointed now. Is if is Grant McCann, where do you rank him? Yeah. Mr. Brolly, known as Steve McLaren. Yeah. Think, says Honeycomb. Just think, he can out sporting director. Yeah, well, I wish I saw that. Then I would have got it. But no, it is Mark Bowen. I had to Google it because I thought, okay, well, Paul Clement did the one before Mark Bowen, basically. I did know that, but yeah, Mark Bowen. That's right. I remember going on a really hissy fit about it. I don't know how I don't remember that. Well, he's technically not a manager anyway. You know, he's not managed other clubs, so I don't really take that much much of a loss. Sheffield United. Well, that's Chris Wilder, obviously. Oh, no. That's not. Sorry, ignore me. Ignore me, guys. Slavizir Jokanovic. Ignore me. So sorry, guys. Stoke. Their one was Nathan Jones, I believe. It was Nathan Jones. Then Swansea, Steve Cooper, obviously. And West Brom, finally, they had Sam Allardyce. So it was it was Reading, Peterborough, and Coventry I needed help with. But the other 21 I knew. Yeah, it's not, well, yeah, obviously I know it's not Paul Clement, but yeah, obviously, you know, it was Mark Bowen, and then Paul Clement was before that. Oh, it's fake news about Nketiah. Oh, right. Wait, did I? I don't remember seeing that. Right, yeah, this stream's a little bit behind. Oh my gosh. How have Blackpool not scored? I'm sorry, but how have Blackpool not scored? It's the 83rd minute. Oh my gosh, we can get an upset here. We can get an upset. Hartlepool at the moment will be going through to the 4th round for the first time. I don't even know how long, but it's been a while since they've made it to this stage of a competition. I would dare say over 10 years since Hartlepool have made it to round 4. They're doing absolutely everything they need to do at the moment. There's a new feature for when I click on someone's account. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, when people share their links, you know, that's probably a good way to... Oh! Oh, I wish I had the I wish I had like the sad piano sound effect applied onto the stream. Oh dear. What a way to throw away your chances of going through to round 4. The keeper has been absolutely brilliant, but it's the easiest goal Blackpool would ever score. You can't celebrate that, Gary Medine. He gave it to you on the plate. Chastain will be happy. Will he not? He won't be happy with his goalkeeper after that. Oh my goodness me. We're not going to get through all of these games at this rate. You know, this is going to take forever if it's going to keep going on to penalties. You know, so there's part of me that doesn't really want it to go to penalties. He was a sensitive. Okay. Right, so, full time. God. 1-1, but you would say Blackpool deserved it. At least something from this. Right. So, we've got to go through a replay. Round reminds me of Benzema's goal against Liverpool. Yeah, it does. No, that almost, well, not quite the same, but what does that remind me of? There surely have been a goal similar to this. I tell you what, it does remind me of. It's going to be a bit of a throwback to you guys, but when Rob Green was in goal for England in our qualifiers against, I think it may have been Bulgaria or Belarus. It was one of those unknown countries. He tried to do a goal kick and he injured himself doing it, and then it was basically a pass to the opposition and he scored. That's pretty much of what that was to me. That's what it reminded me of. I mean, it was around 2006 when it happened, and a lot of you probably weren't even born by this time, or at least most of you would have been toddlers at that time. That back then was me when I was actually watching football. Oh, penalty appeal. No penalty given for Hartlepool. 100th minute. Hartlepool pushing for their second. This is interesting here. This is a real game now. Right. Hartlepool just building up from the back. That has been their game plan throughout this whole time. Okay. So the first half of extra time was about to end. Ooh. Good defending. Right, so guys, I think now's the perfect time for me to remind you guys, if you've not hit the like button, please do so. 26 likes is amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support tonight. If you've not hit the like button, please do hit the like button. It does really help the stream. And if you've not subscribed to the channel either, please do make sure we do hit that red subscribe button. We're on 856. Every time you subscribe, we get even closer to 1,000 subscribers, which is been our goal for this whole time I've made this channel, to be honest. So yeah, if you can hit the subscribe button, that'd be absolutely amazing. You know, we'll be trying to push forward to 1,000 if we can. And I've got a load of rewards on the line as well. I need to actually tell you guys the rewards in case you guys don't know. So the rewards that we have if we get to 1,000 subs include a collaboration with BENHD. That is right, the BENHD. We've agreed on it. Breaking news, actually. Newcastle have just agreed a fee for Atletico Madrid for Qpr, by the way. Thought I'd just tell you that. So, that was, I just got sidetracked here. So, collab with BENHD is one thing. Then, you see a video of a highlight reel of me playing actual football, which has been very high on demand. I have got the footage now, so I am ready to post it. But obviously, we're waiting for 1,000 subscribers to happen. And I also planned my second channel to turn into a gaming channel, which will be uploaded as frequently as possible. And I'm sure there's something else oh no, and the other thing I agreed is to do a predictions league for Premier League predictions. So that is 4 prizes, and pretty much all of them benefit you as well in some way or another. Oh guys, come on. Who keeps unsubscribing every time I need to promote people to subscribe if people have not done it, but I don't want to do it now because people keep unsubscribing for doing that. It's not funny. I have seen your team on Discord. It looks really, really good, Lequan Henry. It really does. So, looks like it's going to be another penalty shootout unless Blackpool gets something here. No, it's good defending. It's another penalty shootout. Wow. Right, so now we need to go on to this penalty shootout. So Molineux, the goal scorer for Hartlepool, taking the first one. We've got Houlihan. He's definitely not the Houlihan we know from Norwich. Goodwin, Smith, Sterry, Ferguson, and then for Blackpool we've got Yates, Medine, Bowler, Anderson, Dougal, and Reece James. So we've got an interesting lineup here. So Hartlepool taking the first penalty. Molineux steps up. It's well saved by Chris Maxwell. Jerry Yates. And he scores. That's a brilliant penalty by Jerry Yates. Good win against Maxwell. It's another save from Chris Maxwell. Qpr is up against Gary Medine, the goal scorer. It's saved. Probably a lifeline for Hartlepool. Holohan really needs to score this. He does beat Maxwell. It's 1-1. Josh Bowler against Qpr. Can he get past? No, it's a save. It's all even now. 1-1. Smith taking the next pen. It's saved by Maxwell. Right, this is an opportunity. Keshi Anderson can give Blackpool an advantage. Oh! Bit lucky how that got in. I thought it hit the post, but it's actually gone straight in. Right, Sterry needs to score for Hartlepool to stay in this. Sterry against Maxwell. And he scores. Okay, Blackpool have got a chance to get a winning penalty. It's Reece James who's taking this penalty. No, it's Dougal. Reece James is taking the 6th one. It's Kenneth Dougal with the last one. It's saved! My goodness me, we're back to sudden death again. Ferguson. That saved too. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's Reece James. Here's Reece James taking the next one. Reece James against Qpr. And he scores. Blackpool are through to round 4. It always cracks me up when I see the manager running across the pitch. I would say they've earned it. I think Blackpool do deserve it in the end. They did miss a lot of chances, but Hartlepool definitely made it a scare for them. Should be an entertaining game when we see it in real life. God, of course we're going to get all these replays now. We're not really going to go through any of these games at all, unfortunately. Right, so 3-2 Blackpool win on pens. What is the next game, actually? I've not thought about it. So, the next game is Millwall against Crystal Palace. Oh, we've got a London derby on our hands. Millwall against Crystal Palace. That's right. That's the game I'm actually looking forward to, actually, Millwall Palace. Ooh, the police stations are going to be pretty nervous on that day. Millwall Palace. Should be a really interesting game. Oh, which one should I go for? Yeah, I guess I'll go for this one. Yep, so it's been confirmed. Newcastle agree a fee for Trippier. They will be getting him into the club. Graham Lee or Leo Critchley celebrating on the pitch. Yeah, it's crazy to think that Hartlepool changed their managers halfway through the season. That their manager stepped down to Stockport County. That surprised me. So they've agreed the fee, but maybe not personal terms yet. So I think we're still waiting on that. But we're just, we're waiting for all of, the things to be confirmed. Steve Bruce ran, yeah, that was a sight to behold. Harry Arter has come back to Forest. Oh, has he? So his loan spell at Charlton has ended? Okay, I'll look into that, maybe. If that might be something I might talk about on my transfer show. I mean, maybe not, because Arter has been absent for quite some time. Okay. So, we've got London Derby, Millwall Crystal Palace. Well, the likes of Christian Benteke going up a defence of Hutchinson there. So Hart can't quite get there. So here's a Thome. He's got some Premier League defenders to deal with here. Hopefully Arter gets up. I mean, I don't think Arter's too much of a flop. I mean, he's not the youngest of players anymore, albeit. But what I will say, he does at least give you some options. Right, here comes Millwall. We've already had a bit of a shock with a Premier League club going out to a Championship club before. Is it going to happen again? Okay. So I'm just reading more things that my job has been saying. So we've got a staff shortage at the moment. I've got nothing to do with this. Basically, I'm working tomorrow, so there's nothing I can do to fix this. Peterborough get playoffs in the second season. Wow, that's a huge turnaround. Please do tell me what happens with that. I'll be very interested to know what goes on with that. Is there anyone else streaming? I mean, I was wondering why I had a lot of viewers near the beginning, but I think I figured it's because no one was streaming. Oh, in League One or the Championship. Didn't you say you survived in the Championship last season? So I assume you said... I'm pretty sure I do know about it, but to be honest, Art has been someone I've not really been paying attention to for quite some time. There was something... there was some news... No, oh, no. It's just clicked. I think I remember what happened. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I remember now. I don't think I talked about it on my channel. I think I just found it out. Oh, that's a good chance by Palace. James MacArthur in the Championship. Yeah, thought so. You've got Forest in the playoffs. Oh, that's a dilemma and a half. Does your career mode team beat the team you support, or does the team you support progress over your team? We'll find out. Oh, I think I remember. I won't comment on it, but I think I remember. I think I briefly remember going through this thing last year on him. Right, so here's Palace taking a throw-in. Still 0-0. I hope it's not going to be this lethargic. I would hope that Palace at least will show a bit of class in terms of the way they play their football. I asked Cooper to recall. Peterborough in the playoffs final. Wow, you got you beat I was gonna say Peterborough. So you beat Forest then. Who have you got in the final? Whenever I see Harry Arter, I always remember him missing the penalty against Southampton. Was that? Was he? No, was he at Bournemouth or was he at Fulham when he did that? I can't remember. You asked Cooper to recall Arter. Yeah, so well, I know who Guyton Bond for sure is now. Right, so 0-0 between Millwall and Palace at half time. Gosh, is it going to be another extra time and penalty shootout? We've got so many games to go over, and I'm really not. I'm feeling nervous that it's going to be so long. This stream's going to be so long, basically. So Peterborough have got Blackburn in their Corn Harry's career mode. Can they get the better of Blackburn? Blackburn enjoyed playing against Peterborough in real life. I think it was at Bournemouth. Yeah, that sounds a bit more realistic. It would have been a South Coast derby. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, here's a chance maybe. Oh, a bit of skill. Oh, crucial defending at the end. Millwall have held their own. To be honest, they really have held their own. You lost to Blackburn. No way. Was it Ben Broughton Diaz who scored? In fact, no, it's the second season. You know, I would expect a lot of changes in Blackburn in the second season. That's where it goes. God, I've already got a sore throat and we've been live for 1 hour and 19 minutes. Right, I've just seen the news about Kamara joining Watford. I'll look into that. Whoever said Sutton were winning, they are not wrong. They are winning, and it's a Turner own goal. Oh, what the hell has he done now? What the bloody hell has Jake Turner done now? He's a liability. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? It doesn't surprise me at this point. You know, I was expecting potentially someone like an Olafe to score. He's been pretty much Sutton's star player this season. But nah, it has to be an own goal by our own bloody keeper. You're not carrying on with that career mode, really? Wow. Rotherham are beating Crewe, by the way, in the EFL Trophy. 2-1 at the moment. Hartlepool Bolton 0-0 at the moment. Wigan are beating Oldham by 4-0. Charlton and MK Dons are drawing 0-0. Rotherham beating Crewe 2-1, as I said. Harrogate are beating Carlisle by 1-0. Luke Armstrong with the goal, actually. And, of course, as I previously just talked about, Sutton beating Colchester as well. Oh, man. I mean, I just don't bet in general. Wow. Well, enjoy your money, potentially, Honeygun, if it comes true. When is my next stream? I don't know. Honest answer. I want it to be a career mode, potentially, but I just see... The problem is, when work is back, it really makes things difficult to plan. Especially as my shifts have been pushed earlier than normal. I could do a late night career mode stream potentially, but at the same time, I'm going to feel pretty tired doing it. Oh, we finally got a goal. Crystal Palace have finally broken the deadlock in the 83rd minute. Christian Benteke gets the better of Bartosz Białkowski. Crystal Palace lead by 1-0. I gotta say, no team really deserves it. No team has been really at their best. But Mill have not had a chance. Crystal Palace have had a couple of chances and they probably slightly deserve this. 1-0 Palace. Oh, he uses fake money. Oh, well then there's no harm using it then. If it was real money, then, you know, it would be a bit risky for you to do that. Right, the EFL game that is playing tonight is Forest Green and Exeter, which is a top of the table clash. You've got Forest Green, who are leagues above all the other teams in League 2, against an Exeter side who are just outside of the top 7! Wow, this is unbelievable! We're going to get a third consecutive game going into extra time because Benik Afobe has just equalised for Millwall. I could almost imagine the scenes if this happens in real life. Wow. They're going to have the barriers up. I'm going to tell them that. What on earth happens here? So, oh, he beats the challenge. And it's a simple goal. Can I do Forest next? It depends who's next alphabetically. I'll see where Forest is. You see, but I'm not going to get drunk anytime soon because I'm doing dry January. Yeah, Phobe, unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, right, full time as well. So it's a third consecutive game of extra time. Honestly, they're doing this on purpose now. They're trying to make my stream as long as possible. Right, so Barnsley and Barrows next. Then it is Peterborough, Bristol Rovers. Then it's QPR Rotherham. Then it's West Brom, Brighton. When do Forest play? Oh my god. Well, near the end. In fact, Nottingham Forest is the last game. They've got Arsenal. That's right. I forgot they drew Arsenal. Wow. I completely forgot Nottingham Forest drew the one top flight Premier League side in the Championship. Okay. So, let's see what happens with this extra time. I probably would want one team to score just to prevent it going into pens again. Because I don't think that I could take any more of the drama, to be honest. And plus my predictions video is going to be so long. It's going to be so difficult to edit if that's literally what it's going to be. Well. So what's going next to 0-0? I just want to say that. I think I've mentioned everything else. 4-2 incoming. Oh, I tell you what, if it was 4-2, that'd be unbelievable. Shouldn't be after these, but we're still going through Saturday's games. These are all the 3 o'clock kickoffs on Saturday. We've got a huge list of 3 o'clock games to go through. Whatever the difficulty is on settings for this game, put it on professional for more open and better game. I won't do it this stream, but potentially next stream we'll toggle around with the difficulties and see if that goes on. But see, the thing is, You know, it's not like we're not getting goals. You know, I would have done that if we were getting many 0-0 draws, which has been something that has been happening for the previous streams we've been doing. But for this stream, we've been getting plenty of goals. God, I really need a drink of water, but this stream is literally going on forever, and unfortunately, I can't Oh, we've got a goal. He's not offside. It's Conor Gallagher with the second goal for Crystal Palace. He might have just sent Crystal Palace through. Wow, those celebrations would not please a lot of people in the den. I gotta say, I think they have slightly deserved it. Perfect through ball. No one can stop him. Murray Wallace tries to stop him, but he can't. It's a powerful strike. Doesn't get anywhere near the ball. It's 2-1 Palace in the 110th minute. Mill have got 10 minutes to see if they can take this into penalties. Do I have a famous TikTok account? I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't have TikTok anyway. Okay. Ooh. This might be a chance. Oh my goodness! What is going on? What is going on, Ryan Leonard? I've not seen you score a goal like that since you scored an exact goal like that against Hull 2 years ago. What on earth? This is crazy. I might need to quiet down in a minute. If this stream's going to go on this long, you know, some of my brothers are going to be going to bed. When's Forest? For Forest is the last game, Owen. They've got Arsenal, haven't they? Late on a Sunday. We're still trying to go through Saturday's lot, and we've got a lot of games left. I need to double check actually what's left. So I believe it is. So Millwall Palace. So no, Barnsley Barrows next, and then we skip Bournemouth and Wimbledon. We skip Kidderminster Harries and Reading. We skip Leicester Watford. Newcastle Cambridge we skip. Then it's Peterborough. Okay, so we go through quite a bit of a jump from Barnsley to Peterborough. But oh jeez, we've got a lot of games. Oh, this is going to be late. Last chance. Mill got a corner. Jed Wallace takes. Oh, off the line! Nearly a winning goal for Millwall, and it's another penalty shootout. Oh my gosh. Right. Here's Jed Wallace. It's saved by Gaeta. I think we're going to have a lot of penalty saves here. Milojevic, master of the pens. And he just showed that here. 1-0 Palace. Shea Ojo. Off the post. Oh, it's a disaster for Millwall. Uson Edward saved. Good save by Bilkowski. Here's Scott Malone. Good pen. 1-1. Because they play against Kidderminster Harriers, who's not in FIFA. Sahar. Good pen. 2-1 Palace. Smith needs to score. He does score. It's 2-2. Okay. It's Jeffrey Schlupp. Top corner. That's an unstoppable pen. What a penalty that was. Right. George Saville needs to score this. George Saville needs to score. He does score. Right. Palace have got a chance. It is Conor Gallagher who have got a really warm spot for. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Conor Gallagher. Oh, it's over the goal. Oh, they deliberately do it to sudden death, I swear. Oh, I thought Gaeta was going to get Nena's penalty, but he scored right. Kuyate needs to score. Could this be another shock on the cards? Kuyate against Bilkowski. It's a goal. We go again. McNamara now. Good penalty again. Mill on the upper hand now. Mitchell needs to score. Needs to score, Mitchell. He steps up. It's a good penalty again. These games are taking forever. Jay Cooper. Off the post. White. Anderson, a recent signing from Crystal Palace. Wow. Anderson steps up. Saves. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, Murray Wallace scores. Millwall now ahead. Oh, it's Ward. Oh, he needs to score this. He needs to score this against Bilkowski. Oh, it's a poor penalty. But what that means is Millwall go through. Oh. Is there some way that I can use this FIFA game and influence this on real life? Because I want to see the Millwall fans if that happens. I just want to see their reaction if that happens. What a call by FIFA this is. But, wow. I will be absolutely amazed if we get anything like this game here. We've had some astonishing games so far. But this might be up there. Because it involves Millwall knocking out Premier League Crystal Palace after a 2-2 draw after 120 minutes. It's quite unbelievable, this. Unbelievable, Jeff. Right. God, how can we top that? We've now got Barnsley. If we can find them. There we go, Barnsley. They've got to play League 2 Barrow. Right there. We'll do these kits. Nicholas Bauer was excited by that. I tell you what, we've had some incredible games. Scrap extra team go straight into... scrap extra time go to pens. Does he? Does that actually happen in real life? Does he actually go straight to pens in real life? It would be carnage if that happens. But I want it to. I want it to happen. I want to see the Millwall fans, how they react to it. I think it'll be an incredible... I think it'll be incredible if that were to happen. It really would. I need to see. So, how are they doing it? Because they might actually scrap extra time. Let me just look at it. Let me just read what they have to say. Okay, so definitely replays. It doesn't, but it makes it quicker. Yeah, I guess, but I want to make it realistic. I just think we've been unlucky with the amount of draws we've had as well. You know, we actually had a good start of having 3 games that ended with victories, but then we had 3 straight draws. If it happens again, then I might think about doing it because I'm losing patience. But I am just, you know, it's always exciting. I mean, it was one of the few extra times where we had 2 goals. You know, normally extra time we don't see any goals, but we did. It's a chance for Barrow, maybe. It's good defending in the end. Tell you what, these AIs make League 2 teams really competitive. Look really competitive, I've got to say. Gosh. So, we had an incredible result. So, probably Millwall beating Palace by... was it 4-3 on pens? No, 5-4 on pens. Probably is up there with the best one. Coventry beating Derby 6-5 on pens is probably up there too. Quite amazing this. Yeah, 6-5 actually. Millwall beat Palace. I want to know how much did Derby win. Crew Alexandria just equalised against Rotherham, by the way. Thought I would tell you that. So it's 2-2 in that game at the moment. Bar versus Bar. Right. Yeah, it is. It is Bar versus Bar. You're absolutely spot on there. So there's another 6-5 winning scoreline, actually, Coventry and Derby. I just remembered it. So, gosh, these 2 shootouts have been insane. I've got to say, I think Millwall and Crystal Palace has been the best game so far. It really has been. Thanks for the support, by the way. 27 likes is amazing. Here's Devante Cole. Oh, why is he not shooting there? Good defending, but they should do more there. It's red bar versus blue bar. Woodrow. Devante Cole. Oh, now he shoots, but he doesn't score. It's a good save. Wow. Corner comes in, but it's defended well. Oh, does it? No, they booted it like I thought Barrow would. Oh man, is Zanzala, sorry. I almost called him Zendaya. If Zandala had a better touch there, probably would have broken through on goal. In the typical pub football style. This is going right into half time. Looking like it might be 0-0, but God, I just hope for one team to win. I love penalties, but they take forever to get through. Especially as we're getting these penalties that are just simply just taking all the penalties in the world. So yeah, to reiterate, thank you guys so much for the likes in the stream, by the way. I really do appreciate that support. I really do appreciate it. I'm always scared to say this, but we're doing really well. I'm not going to say we're doing really well with subs, but we're at a good position with subs here. We're on 856, so if you guys can hit the red subscribe button if you can, it would be fantastically appreciative. It really means a lot for the channel. We've got a lot of awards on the line if we get to that goal as well, and it will just really help the growth of the channel. It ultimately, a subscriber just increases the chances of me carrying on with this in the future. So if you can support the channel in that way, that would be amazingly appreciative. Alright, so second half started, still 0-0. A goal would be nice, but although at the moment both teams have not really come close to scoring at the moment, so I'm a bit nervous. It's going to be another extra time. So I'm just going to count the amount of games I've got left after this. So after Barnsley Barrow, we've got 1 for Peterborough Bristol Rovers. We've got 1 for QPR and Rotherham. 3 for West Brom Brighton. That should be a good game. 4 for Wigan Blackburn. Oh, Lancashire Derby there. That should be a good game. In fact, is it technically Lancashire? It's a bit of a stretch. Chance, good save. Devante Cole really should score. Birmingham Plymouth will make 5. Hull Everton will make 6. Swansea Southampton will make 7. Then we get to Sunday. So 7 more games to get to Sunday. Then Luton Harrogate 8. Cardiff Preston 9. Stoke Leyton Orient 10. I've not missed anything. Wolves Sheffield United 11 and Nottingham Forest Arsenal 12. Gosh, we've got 12 games left still. Wow. Oh, this has been insane. This is going to be a 3-hour stream. It really is. His chance. Can he get something out of this? Barnsley have just been probing into the box. Barnsley have been defending very... Oof. Bit of a panic at the back. But they do alright. Okay. Can Woodrow get anything out of this? He's trying. Carlton Morris. It's a save again. Tell you what, that goalkeeper for Barrow's done really well. Should know his name because I played against him recently in career mode. Oh, header, and it's collected. Hutton, that's it. I don't know. No, I don't know if that was the same one actually. We're going to be up to like 11 PM, or you might need to do a stream tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I could always do Sunday games another time, but I don't know. I didn't think it was going to get this late, to be honest. But it just dawned on me on how many games there are in Championship FA Cup. This is not even including all the games. I don't know. I don't know if we can. I don't know. Is Sutton and Colchester live? I'd assume it's live. I can find out, actually. In fact, I can easily find out just now. Let's look at it. Okay, I mean, this is set to the wrong day. I want Tuesday the 4th of January. This is not showing me what I want to see. Come on. Scottish Cafu, and then Hutton, the Scottish Cafu. It's nice to see all of you in good spirits still. This is an exhausting stream. I don't know if it is live, but I'll look into it. It doesn't say, basically. I think the live game is Forest Green Exeter, which makes sense with it being the one EFL game. All chance. It's well, it's not a brilliant save. It's not even a brilliant shot, to be honest. So Barrow just probing the ball a bit, seeing if they can find any space. Not a great pass there. Barnsley really are looking a dangerous team when they go forward, but they've not really forced many. Well, they have forced a couple of good saves. What am I saying? Of course they have. Right, it's Gomez. Cool. Callum Styles are barely in the game. Back to Carlton Morris. Can they produce something special here? Carlton Morris. He scores in the 89th minute. Yes, Sutton are still 1-0 up. Wow. A smash and grab from Barnsley. It's been a tough game, but they've been so patient, and fair play to them. If they hadn't been this patient, they wouldn't have got it. So this ends the game. So, according to FIFA, this game will end Barnsley 1, Barrow 0. Barrow not going to score now. I can't see it. Yeah, that confirms. Right, full time. Barnsley 1, Barrow 0. And we can skip this one just like that. Darraj, welcome to the stream. Forget the FA Cup. But I tell you what, you would have wanted to watch the game that we've been streaming. Your game against Derby in the FA Cup was a classic. It was up there for one of the best games I've streamed for quite a long time. So if you can, definitely get the chance to watch it back. You won't be disappointed. Right, next is Peterborough going up against League 2 Bristol Rovers, managed under Joey Barton. Should be a tight game. I need to skip all of this, actually. Oh, wait, what is 1-1? I'm blind as a bat. I've literally just got the score right in front of me, and I said 1-0. What did I... Freddie Sears. And Blue Terrorist literally just said it as well. Wow. Yeah. Okay, 1-1. Ignore me. Clearly, I can't do my job. Yeah, so, Darraj, definitely watch your game. I mean, what I will say, it got to a penalty shootout. That's the only thing I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell you who wins out of it, is all I'll say. Not like we're going to win the FA Cup. I mean, maybe not, but it's always a chance for you to play, well, to have a good cup run and for your chance to play against a top Premier League side, potentially. Oh my god, okay. I've only just seen this. I've just seen Romelu Lukaku post an apology message on the Chelsea page. I'm going to be watching that later. Oh my god. Honeygun supporting Posh. Oh, of course he is. Bristol Rovers is his arch nemesis. I was just going to say why, but then it's like a silly question. Okay, it's Johnson Clark-Harris. Give it to Jack Taylor. To Oliver Norburn. George Grant now. Siriki Dembele. Running against Anderton, who's done quite well, actually, to close him down. Grant. Oh, good defending in the end. We'll lose if we play a Premier League side. Well, not necessarily if the Premier League side has got some, priorities elsewhere and if they play a second-string team. I know Coventry's form has, disintegrated a bit. But what I'm thinking is that because of these breaks of games, if they're not leggy and they can feel refreshed and, if they have their sharpness, then I think Coventry can hit back. But it's difficult to say. Obviously they had that great start, didn't they? And, they started to fall apart a little bit. It's not possible for them to get top 6, but they definitely need to improve their form now, more than anything. Here's Jack Taylor, playing in the winger's position. Good defending. They've won their first corner of the game. Yeah, I was gonna say Clark-Harris. I was thinking, did he not play for Bristol Rovers? No. This will be a tasty one then. Wow, didn't think of that. But you're quite right. I think I remember him playing for Bristol Rovers when I was looking into the player. Here's George Grant. Here's Clark Harris. Oh, well defended. He's been kept a little bit quiet. Right, a 5th goal against Crewe and Rotherham. Coyotes just scored for Rotherham. It's 3-2 now. I think this is a straight knockout round. So whoever wins this just will go through to round 4, I believe. I mean, I'm not an expertise when it comes to the EFL trophy, I'm not going to lie. So Dembele works his way into the box. Clark Harris, blocked. Still no goals. Hartlepool taking the lead against Bolton. Wigan are beating Oldham by 6 goals to 0. That's why I suggested to Rexy to do Oldham, because they really are. I think they are the worst team in the EFL, unfortunately, which is such a heartbreaking thing for me to say, knowing how big they were. Charlton, MK Dons are still 0-0, which should be interesting. Harrogate, Carlisle's 1-0 still to Harrogate. And then Sutton Colchester, who's got a different kickoff, is still half-time. That's 1-1. What a brilliant goal that was. I just had a sore throat. I couldn't speak through that. But it's a brilliantly worked goal. I believe that is Johnson Clark Harris, who has scored against his former club. That should make things very interesting. Wow, brilliant play there, McGrath. And what a strike. 1-0 Peterborough. Can someone either get Harrogate promoted to League One? I don't know, is the honest answer. I think this season Harrogate will finish 9th. They had an incredible start, but then they fell off recently. I think they'll improve on what they did last season. I think last season they struggled a bit. I mean, it was their first season ever in outside of non-league football. So it's expected, and it's very encouraging to see that they've really improved this year. They just, I don't know, they had a poor run, and they've just, unless they pull off a similar run they did at the start of the season, I don't see them recovering. Was that Brad Pittman playing for Bristol Rovers? If that's so, that's a throwback.
Substitution for Bristol Rovers. Coming off the pitch, number 10.
Gas ends up booing Clark Harris. Yeah. Yeah, they will be. They will be if that does happen. Honeygun's in full celebration. Ooh. Why do I feel like I know Nicky Cadden? I mean, I'm just looking at Forest Green's squad at the moment and thinking why they are up there. I've most certainly heard of Nicky Cadden before. I must have seen him maybe somewhere in the church. Right, well, I made an educated guess that he was Scottish. I'm trying to think of what previous clubs Nicky Cadden has played for. Okay. So, Grant trying to get the ball there. Bristol Rovers need to get a goal somewhere. They just need to be a lot quicker and not to be so careless when they... like that. That's their problem. Their passing's just not been up to scratch. Taylor to Oliver Norburn, who I think has been a very underrated player this season, Oliver Norburn. Nathan Thompson to Clark Harris. Good pass to find George Grant there. Jack Taylor. That's a pretty full strength Peterborough squad, I won't lie. George Grant withering his way through the box. A bit unrealistic based on the impact he's done so far this season, but it's good defending in the end. My goodness me, we were doing so well with viewers at the start of the stream. We've gone to 18 viewers and now we've fallen down to the pits of 4 viewers. Is it me? Is it just me? You know, does the stream just get really boring very soon? Sutton would do the double promotion. I tell you what, it'll be amazing to see Sutton do a double promotion. It will be, you know, Sutton have been a team a little bit similar with Exeter and League 2, who've been striving to get up there and have been good enough to get up there, but they've just always bottled playoffs. Last season, they just turned into a ruthless machine. And now, in League 2, they've carried that on. Which is amazing to see, to be honest. They really have been the underdog story. Sammy Smodix is on for Oliver Norburn. A bit more of an attacking option there. Okay, Thomas now for Bristol Rovers. Pittman, well defended. That's the closest I think Bristol Rovers have got to scoring. Streamlabs is even joking around with me. It's saying I've got 0 viewers, which I know is not true. I don't want you to prove that wrong. Right. I definitely feel like I should get a drink of water. It really has been an exhausting stream overall. We're nearly at 2 hours already. I mean, after the next game, it should be 2 hours. And I'd imagine that'll actually be 12 games played. How many games till the end of Saturday? So after Peterborough, we've got QPR, then we've got West Brom, then we've got Blackburn, then we've got Birmingham there, Hull, Swansea, so 6 more. It is tempting actually for me to do this tomorrow as well, but I don't have time tomorrow. Corner, oh, collected by Cornell in goal. I might just rename this to part 1 and then I'll do part 2. I don't know. I didn't think it would take this long. It clearly it has. I mean, what I could do tomorrow is maybe do this stream, but also second half do the career mode if, you know, we don't have many games to do. It just really depends how long it takes. Right, that's the full-time whistle. So, according to FIFA 22, this game ends Peterborough 1, Bristol Rovers 0. No upsets in this game. Okay. So next, I believe, if I remember right, is QPR Rotherham. And that should be a really good game, actually. Rotherham should be a very worthy competition for QPR there. There they are. They can go their home kit. Right. Who is the best manager in League 2? You're going to say Simon Weaver, with him being a Harrogate Town legend. I mean, there's a couple of ones. I mean, in terms of personalities, Mickey Mellon's always a good one. Hayden Mullins will probably be up there. You know, I'm going to have a bit of bias in that, but I'm not necessarily thinking he's the right man to take Colchester forward. When do you think I'll finish the stream tonight? I don't know. I'm just thinking, just how many games do we have on a Sunday? I just want to check that. So we've got Luton, Harrogate, Cardiff, Preston, Stoke, Leyton Orient, Wolves, Sheffield United, Forest, Arsenal, and that's it. So we've got 5 more games on Sunday. And that, okay, well, I've just missed the goal. I've just been talking about when I was going to leave the stream. Ilias Chair scored. Well, that won't happen because he'll be in the Africa Cup of Nations when this is out. So that's 5. So that should take me about an hour, and then I could do a good couple of games on the career mode tomorrow. I don't know. So if I think about it, so 5 tomorrow. Okay, that might work. And then with the games left, so including this one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's likely going to take another hour, I think. Insane, isn't it? So maybe towards 10ish, maybe? I don't know. My cat's just arrived. Hello. He's just staring at me thinking, what the hell are you doing? Why are you torturing yourself this long? I mean, this is not torture. Talking to you guys is not torture. It's the sitting down part which is the torture, to be honest. Yeah, don't interrupt me now. We had such a smooth stream until you came along. Come on. Are you going to say hello to everyone? Are you actually going to say hello to everyone this time? Oh, you're kind of there. You're kind of there. Do you want to go just a tiny bit more forward? There you are. You're kind of there. Here's my cat, guys. So, yeah, maybe close to 10. Casey Palmer's living with QPR, a replacement for Ilias Chair while he's at AFCON. That's not a bad shout, actually. That's a good replacement. If you signed Harrod at the start of the season, you would have already won the league and beaten Sheffield United. Oh, don't tell me. I already want to forget about the career mode. This is not about the career mode tonight. Since my Among Us streams, no, potentially not either. Someone's a bit tired. Look at you. We'll put the camera there. You know, we'll get you involved. You're not involved enough. Okay. Still 1-0. I still think it'll be a very competitive game. Do you want to say hello? I had tuna pasta baked for dinner. So, oh gosh, no, he likes that. Jeez. I had tuna pasta baked for dinner and he's clearly smelt it. It has been a while and I am very, very tired today. I mean, I don't know why. I've not been working. Although I've been putting your review video out, which is probably why I'm tired. Who will take the FA Cup seriously, Derby or Coventry? I think Coventry more so than Derby. I think Derby have got Premier League... I keep saying Premier League. Championship survival in their mind, so I think Coventry will take it a little bit more seriously. But doesn't mean that's going to be the outcome. I don't think football's going back behind closed doors. No, I actually don't think so either now. Unless something serious happens in the next couple of weeks. But as it stands, it sounds like that they are able to find a way to not make it go behind closed doors. And they're already starting to schedule the games that have been postponed. When is Forest? Forest is the very last game on the Sunday. So Forest might have to be tomorrow if I'm not going to do all the games. I mean, I could do Forest, but if I do that, that's 11 games left still for me to do. And by this time, I'll be streaming for 4 hours. Morning, says Charlie Brown. Rotherham have wrapped up beating Crew. Freddie Ladapo, former Chelmsford City player, has scored for Rotherham United. Oh, I think Rotherham should have scored that. It was a good save actually by Seny Dieng. Let's check the other results for the EFL Trophy. So, Hartlepool beat Bolton. Surely that means they go through to the next round, I think. I think that means they go through to the next round. Oldham lose 6-0 to Wigan. I've grown a grey beard since he started. Stop. It's 2051. I probably feel like I live in 2051 right now. Right, that's the half-time whistle. So it's currently 1-0 to QPR. Look, we'll make a deal. We will stop the stream on the Saturday games and we'll do Sunday's games maybe tomorrow. Leghorn Henry wants me to do first, yeah, but I'm going to disrupt the order if I do it that way. I know it's probably the best game we could have, but honestly, I wanted to do stream earlier, but obviously trying to do this all at once is insane. I've never done this before with the FA Cup, and clearly it might be something I might not do again. I'm not going to lie. So Crewe and Rotherham are still going. Charlton managed to beat MK Dons by 1-0. Jonathan Lecco, who remembers him? Scoring in the 91st minute, actually. Harrogate beat Carlisle by 2-1. Oh, crap. Sutton are beating Colchester. Donovan Wilson, I do know about this guy. He is a talented striker, Donovan Wilson. He's just scored for Sutton. We're now losing in EFL Trophy that we've done so well to get out of. Brilliant. Cue sarcasm. Okay, 57 minutes. Still 1-0 between QPR and Rotherham. Oh, good block there. I tell you what, Rotherham looks so dangerous. They make me a little bit scared that they might go to extra time again. Would you rather have a Chelsea manager, Carlos Corran, or Wayne Rooney? I don't know. Maybe Corberan, I gotta say. I don't think I'll have Rooney anywhere near Chelsea. Don't want him near my club at all. Are Chelsea still down the table? Right, well, funny you should say that, actually. Chelmsford went on a 3-match winning streak. So, they are not down there that much anymore now. We were supposed to play bottom of the... we were supposed to play relegation rivals Braintree, and in fact I think we played it in the end because it was originally postponed due to COVID. I need to actually check the table, but I believe we've moved up a couple of places now. So this was North, so we are now 18th. Oh, we're back. Are we back live? I think we're back live. I don't know what happened there. It's just very briefly the internet crashed. How old am I? Yeah, well, Charlie's answered my question for me. I am 21. Yeah, they've won 3 games in a row. So we have now got an 8-point gap from Billericay and a 6-point gap from Braintree. And I think only 2 teams go down in National League South. So we beat Braintree very recently. I think it was on Boxing Day we beat Braintree, actually. It was by 3-0. So we went on a brilliant run, and because of this, we are doing okay. But it's not been a great season for Chelmsford. I can't deny that. It's not been a brilliant season whatsoever. But at this point, the priority is survival now. I'm not even really thinking of any expectations. We've done well, you know, to get by these tough games, but we've had to do what we've had to do. Be 61 by this time the stream is finished. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to end it. I will end it when Saturday's games are done, which I think after this one should only be 5 more. Well, no, maybe 4 more actually. Oh, I tell you what, if I score now, here's Will Grigg, Freddie Ladapo, Wiles, Ladapo, Will Grigg, well defended. Oh, by a split second I thought it was going to go to extra time, but it hasn't. So QPR hold on. According to FIFA 22, this game will end QPR 1, Rotherham 0. I wish I was a lot quicker with this. Leeds won the anniversary of your uncle passing. Oh, it's also happy and sad at the same time. Well, they did him proud, basically. So, no, well, all credit to them. All credit to them. Right, West Brom play Brighton. We'll do these kits. This should be a good game, actually. West Brom Brighton. So West Brom Brighton, then we've got Wigan Blackburn, then Birmingham Plymouth, then Hull Everton Swansea. Okay. Oh, still 5 games left. Oh god. And Huddersfield win the Champions League. Is this some career mode you're doing? Oh, my cat's no longer in vision. Come on, mate. What are you doing? What the bloody hell are you doing? Bit of a chonker he is. Oh my gosh. So how many games have we done? I'm actually going to count how many games we've done. We've definitely... well, we might not have done 12 because some of the games we've gone to extra time for. So done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the 10th, but it's taken as long as 12 games because of the extra times. Brighton 0, West Brom 0 has 0-0 written all over the tie. I'm not too sure it'll be that. It'll be low scoring, but I don't think it'll be 0-0. Tell us a funny story about my cat. Oh, I mean, there's been a couple. It just depends which ones do I want to share. I don't know. I mean, this monster of a human being right there. He's 7, turning 8 this year, and he wasn't always this size. You know, when he was born, obviously, I would be a bit scared if there was a baby in that size. I'll tell you one thing that he did do. Right, something's just big has happened on Instagram. I'll just tell you guys in a minute. But one thing he did do, which was a bit funny, is that he jumped on me when I was asleep with his claws out and landed on my face and scratched my entire left-hand side. And it meant I had a lot of disturbed looks when I was going into school on that day. I think I was year... what do I mean? Year 10 at that time, I think. I just had a lot of concerned faces from teachers thinking, you know, what the hell have you done to yourself? Do I feed him too much? Nah, he's just, I don't know, well, he is a pig. I'll give him that. It's 2064, Benfica finally broken the Bella. Oh my god. Guys, I know it's a long stream, but come on, you guys are old enough to deal with that, aren't you? What I was just alluding to is that KSI's just gone live with Logan Paul. I might just quickly see what's going on. What on earth are they doing? Oh. Right. I'll just keep you guys posted on what's going on. I mean, I'm not gonna have audio on because I don't want it in the way of the stream, but there's a lot of people talking about what's going on with KSI and Logan Paul. Ah. You're feeling sleepy. Oh man. Okay. One thing I could tell you is that KSI and Logan Paul are doing an Instagram live and they're at the same place. So something's happening here. Wake me up before you go. That's a song. That is a classic song. If there's like a song that you resonate with your childhood, that'll be up there. Right. So something's happened. Something's just happened. They've announced something, but I don't know what they've announced. Right, so 0-0 at half-time. Oh, so they're definitely in the same studio. So what's going on? They're doing no, is it bots? I don't... Oh gosh, are they really doing... Oh my god. Well, they're doing something together. I can't comment what it is because I've not got audio on. Okay. Oof. That's an ambitious pass. Lamptey can't quite get there. Oh, that's another nostalgic... Guys, you're hitting me with the nostalgic songs here. Oh, it's a song. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Oh, my God. I hope not, to be honest, to be quite frank. Jeez, well, people are saying a new song ? Thinking, oh God, all right. You're probably just saying that right now. I mean, to be honest, I'm just here commenting. Okay, oh no, I've got here. So, they've got a brand of something together. Are they teaming up with something? It must be. Okay. 60th minute, still 0-0. I'm really tempted to listen to this, but at the same time, I don't feel like I can be bothered as well. They're clearly doing something that's getting people excited. I think they're doing a brand together. I think they're doing I don't know, is it? I think what they're doing is that they're setting up a company together, which is awesome actually. If that is what they're doing, they're holding these bottles of I assume it might be juice or maybe even protein shakes potentially. Anyone seen Kieran Rant's podcast with Cal the Dragon? I need to watch that actually because Cal the Dragon is a good friend of Matt SB and not officially met, but we have crossed paths before with us commenting each other on Matt's live stream, and of course I am featured alongside Cal the Dragon with Matt's video with the playoff finals. But Yeah, he won't have any idea who I am. But he's a very popular TikToker with my friendship group. I need to look into it actually. Jay Paul versus Anderson Silva, who would win? I don't care, to be honest. Trippier just signed for Newcastle. I did think they agreed a fee. Have they agreed personal terms now? Just Jaden. That's the only thing in the way for what I think. Have they agreed personal terms so far? Oh my gosh. It's going to be a 0-0, hasn't it? Lexus Limited as a business. Oh, if only. Right, the live has ended. So it was a very short live. I think they're making a company. Well, I think they're taking. Well, they're working together basically with something clearly. Still 2-1 between Sutton and Colchester. Brendan Weirdo has been booked along with Cameron Cox as well. they've all been booked. Oh, that was almost as a pathetic dive like it was between West Brom and Cardiff a couple of days ago. Whoa, get out with the extra time. This is why the stream's been so long. Oh, I've got to stick to my principles. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I've got to do extra time properly. I should have seen this coming, to be honest. I didn't think we'd be getting as many draws as this. And ironically, majority of them have not even been 0-0 draws. Oh my goodness me. I'm amazed I've still got 6 viewers, I've got to be honest. So thank you guys for support, by the way. I'll be very interested to see what the average viewers is, because it looked so promising, but now I think it's going to be dropping down below average again. Still 27 likes, which we've been on for quite a while. If you've not hit the like button, please do hit the like button. It does tremendously help. If you've not hit the red subscribe button, please also do so as well. We're currently on 856 on the sub count at the moment, so if we could push that up, get closer to 900, that would be amazing if we can. It just increases the chances of me working in the future, honestly. You know, 1,000 really unlocks majority of the perks that a YouTuber can have, and it will really help financially sustain the channel. So if you can do that, it'll be absolutely amazing if we can. The UK assignment, I wouldn't go that far. All chance maybe. Oh, it's gonna be penalty shootout, isn't it? It's gonna be another sodding penalty shootout. It's 9:15. I could have done my dissertation tonight, but then I thought, no, you know what? I'll do this FA Cup stream, and me thinking it was such a brilliant idea, didn't even think about the time it'll take to get through penalties and stuff. By the way, guys, if you've not seen my review video yet on Matchday 26, do see it, because I think it's well, I mean, I talk about quite a lot there. Give us a Sue. There's your Sue. You've linked my name to Brexit. Oh my god. Really? Basically, guys, when you're doing YouTube, just be careful to think about what you're doing. I mean, one way or another, I needed to record footage of the FA Cup fixtures. It's just, I didn't think doing the stream was a bad idea until now. 19 games is just way too much. In the end of it, it's more than 19 games. Jesus Christ. You've got the Sue. Yeah, you can have your Sue. Have your Sue. I sound so angry, but I'm not really angry. I'm just tired, to be honest. Just Jelly Bean, welcome to the stream. Insigne, quote from Insigne, I'm doing great. I can move to Barca. Wow, 1 year away, you're going to bang us. I don't want to be. Yeah, that's probably what a lot of these older players, you know, think about when they want to try and retire. It's just much more appealing when they move on to the MLS. Sue shirt's going out. Right, it's a penalty shootout. Right, here we go. Ryan Snodgrass against Robert Sanchez, and it's a save by Sanchez. Snodgrass misses. Right. Alexis McAllister, can he score against St Johnstone? He does. 1-0 Brighton. They have the lead. Callum Robertson against Sanchez. He scores a very comfortable penalty. 1-1. Neo Trossard against Sam Johnston. It's a very poor penalty. It's a save. 1-1. Matt Phillips against Sanchez. Steps up. Shoots it straight at Sanchez. It's a poor penalty. Pascal Gross against Sam Johnston. Nice penalty. 2-1 Brighton. Here comes Alex Merck. Really should score this. He doesn't. Straight to keeper. Right. Danny Welbeck can win this for Brighton. Danny Welbeck shoots and scores. Right, we don't have to go through all the depths of sudden death. Brighton have scored and have won their penalty shootout nice and quickly, which is what I like to see. So, according to FIFA, it'll end 0-0, but Brighton will win 3-1 on penalties. Thank you, honey gun. I do truly appreciate that. Discalco Gatsby. That's if I do anything like this, and that's if I'm still doing YouTube. You know, honestly, I could quit YouTube tomorrow and probably won't feel too nonplussed about it, honestly, because right now I'm not earning anything from it. You know, if I earned something from it, I would have a reason to carry on with it, but I don't earn anything from it, which is why I tell you guys to hit that subscribe button. You know, it's not me trying to blow my own trumpet and try to push myself in a better position than I am. It's pretty much to continue to increase the motivation of this channel moving forward. Right, so this should be a good game. We've got Wigan against Blackburn, I believe. I think it's that older. Yeah, Wigan Blackburn. This should be good. It's good to see you guys still getting creative. God, I've got such a headache. I won't lie, I've got such a headache. Oh, God. That's what happens when you stare at a screen for 2 hours. I can never play video games for that long anymore. I used to, but then I think doing that at the past has just killed my eyelids. But I'm just going to very, very quickly, 2 seconds, just shut my door, just so I just keep the noise down a little bit. Do I have any water? No, no water. Fantastic. So, probably just going to have to wait to the end of the stream till I get another bottle of water. Brilliant. Right. Should we say Wigan Blackburn's a derby or not? I believe it is, but I don't know. Wigan, would you argue, is it more Manchester than it is Lancaster? I don't know. Sending the controller that Alex got Bristol City promoted with. Wow, that's a gift to give away. Wow, we've got a goal. And it's Wigan who have scored. This is unexpected. I mean, we thought that they could definitely give them a game. But they scored so early. James McLean with the goal. Because sending an auction out. I think I still got the controller somewhere. James McLean scores in the 5th minute to make it 1-0 Wigan. That Casey Palmer goal. Oh, yeah, that was amazing. There was another goal. I can't remember who else scored it. There was a goal against West Brom that was very special too. But, God, that Casey Palmer goal against Charlton. I'm always going to have dreams of that goal. It was amazing. I wish for a better reaction from me, but it was an incredible goal. Lexus Award. Oh, Charlie, of course that's your prize. That Casey Palmer goal was so iconic. Really? I mean, it was iconic. I mean, if you knew the context of the game, after we scored that equaliser, we won in 2-1 in the end. It was an 83rd minute second goal. But it was the first big crack in my career mode, and then I followed it up with that. Oh, it's at 860? Well, thank you guys. Well, in fact, what I'm going to say, if the same person has subscribed 4 different times, I would suggest subscribe one at a time, but do it slowly, because YouTube doesn't like... Oh my goodness, that's close to a second goal. I appreciate it, if it was from you, Ethan. Thank you. But what I will say, I would almost be tempted to unsubscribe the 4 channels, but just subscribe one at a time, but do it like every 5 minutes or so, instead of doing it all at once, because YouTube doesn't like that. It's happened many times before, and YouTube just doesn't like that behaviour. I mean, it's stupid, really, but I would suggest maybe just unsubscribing the 4 for now. I wouldn't tell anyone to unsubscribe, but whoever did that for, go to one account and subscribe for every 2-3 minutes, I would say. I think that's going to stop YouTube feeling suspicious, if that makes sense. I don't get why that happens, but they just don't like it when that happens. You know, they auto... Oh my gosh! Well, calamitous defending at the back. Wigan won't care, though. Wow! Oh, it's God. It's Bayliss. It's Tom Bayliss with the goal. Tell you what, the Championship low knees are getting the goals right now. Oh my God, what is that defending though? Wow. I can't see what that was. Was that Lenningham? Looks like Lenningham. Yeah, I think it is Lenningham. Wow. That is such a surprise. League One Wigan find themselves 2-0 up against... I can't speak. Against Championship Blackburn, who are second place in the Championship at the moment, which is amazing. This will be the shock of the competition so far. Daniel Knight, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you again. This has been a very long stream. I would dare say it's lasted 2 hours long, I think. I think it's lasted 2 hours. If I know, nearly 2.5 already now. But we still got more. We still got a couple more games as well. What we're doing, I'm going to actually rewrite the title of the video. I'm going to put it in parts. So I'm going to do part 1 tonight and do part 2 tomorrow, maybe. Might be tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it probably should be tomorrow, realistically. Okay, let's rename the title of the video and change, well, just add part 1 onto it. Part 1 exclamation marks. That's a good enough title. We'll do that. I don't want to change the thumbnail now. That's too much work. Still live? Yes, J3W. We are still live after 2.5 hours. We've decided we're not going to do Sunday's games tonight. We're going to do Sunday's games tomorrow, which is 5 games. And if we still have time, we might do half of a career mode, maybe. Who's going to get promoted in the Championship this season? I still think Bournemouth and Fulham still, but Blackburn do scare me. So do Forest, actually, and Middlesbrough. And QPR. There's so many teams that are so competitive this year. They really are. What will be a good club for Paul Cook to go to next? That's a question. Where would Paul Cook like to go? Careful. Tell you what, Wigan can't afford to concede a silly goal now. It's a good question. I'm just trying to think. I wouldn't say back to the Championship straight away. I think he needs to prove himself again as a League One coach. Maybe if well, see, I was going to suggest Charlton, but they actually made Johnny Jackson their permanent manager now. So maybe who's struggling at the moment in League One? Let's say Hasselbank doesn't continue on as Burton manager. Maybe Burton could be a good club. Oxford, I think, will be a good club for him. Barnsley's not a bad shout, actually. No, I would agree. Barnsley's not bad. If Barnsley get relegated for next season, Paul Cook can join. Hope Derby get relegated this season. Daniel Knight is against Derby having a fairy tale survival rate, even though they have done really well recently, Derby. Forest Gate, Huddersfield don't. Holmes will tell you par again. Oh, I tell you what. I mean, Huddersfield, the reason why I've not put them in that cluster of teams is that they have got an element of inconsistency in them. If they are consistent, then they'll be up there. Definitely. Right, I do need to check. Oh, a chance for a third. What a save. That is a brilliant save by Kaminsky. It could have been even worse for Blackburn. Blimey. I need to check how Colchester are doing. It's still 2-1 Sutton in the 83rd minute. Oh, come on. Tavid's on for Tashermadu. So, Marlins is trying to go all-out attacking. Hallant is on for Dobra. God, clearly Hallant wasn't a free agent I got then. Varga was, though. Do you think Paul Bullock's in the kitchen? Yeah, I do. I'm tired, Charlie, but not that tired not to understand that. Do I think Newcastle will get relegated? I'm going to make my judgment by February. You know, they've made their first proper signing with Kieran Trippier. Once they make their signings, I'll make a decision. Right, Blackburn are back in this. It's 2-1. 20 minutes left. Can they get one more for an equaliser? It's a good goal by Joe Rothwell. It's 2-1 now to Wigan. JJ will tell you part again. Nostalgic chant for best about J. Manuel Thomas. Yeah. Is he still playing J. Manuel Thomas? I think he is, actually. We're rumoured to be signing Keshi Anderson. He probably would get us top 10 confirmed. I tell you what, there's a lot of Blackpool players risking, you know, moving ship. And it surprises me that a lot of Blackpool players want to leave. It really does. I mean, straight after this stream, I'm going to be looking at the rumours and starting piling them for tomorrow. I'll probably record around midday-ish tomorrow. Try and get it uploaded by 4. I work at 2:45. So I need to be very quick if I'm even going to be if I'm going to start recording at midday, basically. And then it looks like, well, what I might do is that I end my work at 7. I might have dinner at 7:15. Then I might stream at 7:45 and see how that goes. I don't give myself enough of a break. Gillingham, Paul Cook. I think it'll be a bit of a step down from Paul Cook, and it's a shame if he has to go that low. But maybe he needs Gillingham, and a survival season with Gillingham might be his managerial redemption. Middays when you go back to school. That's an intriguing time to go back to school. That is very bizarre. I don't know how they've done it. Maybe they've still keeping COVID in mind and spreading people out. I don't know what they do there. You give me a video idea for next season. Do my predictions and FIFA does them. I mean, I was not the original one who did this idea, which is why I always say credit BENHD for video concept when I do these videos. He's the one who started this off. What I will say, which I did start off, which was originally my idea, was Predictions League, involving viewers getting points for getting correct predictions. So that was started by me. Right, Wigan, hold on. What an unbelievable win. We've had some shocks, and it doesn't stop there. It ends Wigan 2, Blackburn 1. What a result that is. We don't have many games left for Saturday now. I'm just checking we don't... Yeah, we don't have any duplicates here. Right, so next is not Wigan, we've just done that. Next is Birmingham. They play former top of the table in League One, Plymouth Argyle, the team of Pieface. This should be a great match. I'm looking forward to this. I want Preston to go up against Plymouth just to see the reception Ryan Lowe will get. Because of COVID testing, we're having staggered times. Yeah, that does make sense. I think most schools are doing that approach as well. Well, it's not a good sign from hearing from my brother's school that 3 people test positive for COVID-19 when they go back. You might go. If you have to go, I'm not going to blame you. This stream has been going on for a while. So, to go through the games we've got left, we've got Birmingham, Plymouth. Then, it's Hull, Everton, and Swansea, Southampton. We've got 3 games left. Just 3. So we're really, really close. Right, Charlie, if you have to go, that's absolutely fine. Thank you for turning up today. Oh, by the way, thanks for subscribing. Whoever had the fault comments, I don't know if it was you, Ethan, or anyone else, but thank you guys so much for that. I do appreciate it. If they do unsubscribe, I'll just make you aware of that now. Because this has happened before, that unfortunately YouTube just doesn't like multiple accounts subscribing to the same channel once. There's a chance. Oh, the pass is not quite strong enough. Plymouth had a rare opening. I tell you what, these teams have been really, really good. I gotta say. Oh, come on, Colchester. You need to find an equaliser. It's the 88th minute, and we don't look like we're going to score. I'm watching it. We just don't look like we're going to score a goal. We've got an extra strike on the field, but it's not really helping our chances. Ooh, maybe a chance for Broom. Luke Jeffcott, his camera. Back to Luke Jeffcott, who's been one of the star players in League One this season. It's definitely a weakened squad, what I'll say with Colchester. Right, it looks like we are going to lose to Sutton. Devastating way to go out of the EFL trophy if this is the way we go out to. On paper, not really a bad team to play up against. But they are ahead of us in League Two. In fact, they were not far ahead of us, actually, when we did draw them originally in the EFL trophy, but they've just gone on a mad run of form since then, and since then they've been a completely different team. It wasn't you, Ethan. Oh, well, thank you, whoever it was. Thank you. You don't have to say who it was, by the way. You know, I respect your privacy as well. Yeah, Charlie, Honeygun, I have addressed that. They are looking like they're going out, and I'm gutted with that, because we very rarely go out of the EFL trophy in general. What's Huddersfield Burnley score? Huddersfield picked up a 1-0 away win. Lewis O'Brien, the only goal of the game. So that was one of the shocks. And I want to recap the scores, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to have the brain power to do it. Oh, there's Ryan Hardy. He's been linked with a couple of clubs. I'm definitely going to be looking at Plymouth and a lot of League One teams, actually, with the rumour part in terms of the transfers. So here's Troy Deeney. Agree. Birmingham really on paper should be doing well with this. It's Scott Hogan. We'll give it to Troy Deeney. That partnership looked like it was working very well, but it's not been really producing lately. Here's Hogan. Ah, good defending by Edwards. It's good on Edwards, actually. Here's Ryan Hardy. Good defending. Sanderson shouldn't be in the squad. He's been recalled by Wolverhampton Wanderers. So Bristol City interested in Plymouth's Panuch Kamara. Oh, well, Kamara's playing this game here. I tell you what, I mean, a lot of that Plymouth squad's going to be linked, aren't they? Am I doing Leeds versus West Ham tomorrow? Maybe not, because it doesn't involve a championship club, but I will be predicting it. I will be predicting it on the Friday. Blue Terriers just celebrating Lewis O'Brien and Plymouth, and especially Pieface can celebrate Luke Jeffcott scoring the goal for Plymouth that takes them ahead against Birmingham. And I've got to say, Plymouth have looked a more dangerous team. They deserve it. Great Rob on the ball. What a strike. Brilliant goal. 1-0 Plymouth. We're going to have to do... We're just going to have to count the amount of shots we've had in this game just before half-time too. That's a key goal. Key goal for Plymouth. 1-0 up just before half-time. Let's see how they do in the second half. Yeah, so after this, we're only going to have 2 games left. Blimey. It is going to get close to 10 o'clock when we... you can see Pieface going crazy anyway. And yeah, I think I saw him. I believe I saw it. There's a lot of news I've got to catch up on. It's not only like the games happening tonight. There's also the Lukaku apology. There's the Southampton ownership. hang on. I can't remember what I was looking for. Oh no, I was looking to see how Forest Green and Exeter are going. Right, still 0-0. Tell you what, if Exeter could score, that's a big goal. And I tell you what, if Plymouth scored, it'll be close to game over. And they have just done that. Unbelievable again. Another goal. This time it's Ryan Hardy. Jeff Court and Hardy, I think 2 of Plymouth's best players this season, have both scored 1 goal each. As it stands, Birmingham will be going out of the FA Cup. That's 2-0 to the League One team. Did Pieface put a bet on this game? I mean, I don't know, but obviously I don't want him to bet out of control. Do not trust Alan Nixon on Twitter. Well, I don't think I've read anything from Alan. I can't say his name. Gosh, I'm so tired. Alan Nixon on Twitter. I don't think I've read anything from him. I definitely don't follow him. Sometimes his stuff pops up, but I don't normally pay attention to it. There's a couple of good journalists you can always rely on, but Nixon I've never really had to rely upon. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff I've actually got to catch up on, actually. Oh my gosh, I've got an itchy nose. I've got to shave my nose, actually. Which is so sad for me to even come to that for when I'm 21. How am I already having to do something that only middle-aged people should do? Oh, well, maybe in reality I'm a middle-aged man. Right, Birmingham need to get a goal soon. I'm surprised how little they've tested Plymouth's back line. Here's camera. Cooper in goal has barely had to do anything. Here's Broom, who's a really good player. I think it's Ryan Broom, I think it's his first name. Oh, good interception there, but Plymouth win it back. Cookie versus Neil Waters, who wins? How am I supposed to know? You should do 1 transfer every championship club should do in January. That's a good idea. Probably won't be able to do it this week, but I could do that next week. I mean, that one will have to take me more time to do because I have to look at stats and look at where each team needs to improve. But, yeah, I could definitely do that. But at the same time, you know, I've just got to be careful about prioritising things that are important as well, including my dissertation as well, which I probably could have done tonight. But I don't know. I might do it later today. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Well, I've got till end of April, basically, which is basically when uni ends for me. Oh, close. First time Birmingham have gone close. I think it's a save and it got off the bar as well. 81st minute. Can Birmingham get a goal back? It's corner. Well defended. Jukovic is on for Hogan. Calm stuff from Plymouth there. Running down the clock very efficiently. Yeah, I'll definitely note that down, Ethan. That's a very good suggestion. Heights of having all these viewers at the start. We're down to 1 viewer now. Oh my gosh, okay, we've got 1 goal back from Birmingham. They need to pick up the ball. What's Troy Deeney doing? He should pick up the ball. There he goes. Come on. You've got a chance here and you're celebrating. You're wasting the time. You need to play viewers at FIFA. I don't know if that will happen. Might happen one day. I don't know. Okay. 90th minute. Can Plymouth hold on? If they give the ball, if they don't give the ball away, they'll be fine. A lot of 1-2 play between Agard and Broom there. But I think they've done well. I think they're going to hold on. Yes, that's exactly what you need to do, camera. And that is the full-time whistle. Another shock. So according to FIFA 22, this game will end. Birmingham 1, Plymouth Argyle 2. Amazing. Right. So next is Hull Everton. That's it, Hull Everton. So it's another example of Premier League going up against Championship. Gotta go Premier League for a start. There they are. I mean, Everton probably should be in League One for the way they played this season. There we go. I shouldn't disrespect Everton like that. They got a draw against Chelsea, after all. Right. From the MKM Stadium, let's see if Hull can get a good result. Honeygun, you know what? That's not a... I don't think that is a too... that's not too far away from what he would do. I mean... with things that he doesn't want to do anyway, he's really like that, to be honest. But no, he's been through quite a bit. But he's all right now, don't worry. I mean, in the end of it, if we stay on 860, that'll be amazing, all things considered. So we'll be 86% of the way to 1,000. 140 till 1,000 as well. I just got to hope that if I still continue doing content, it will still continue to grow. Hey, evening, Matt. Welcome to the stream. A late stream tonight. I mean, I kid you not. I thought that I could live stream all of the Championship FA Cup fixtures. And I counted up to 19 games, thinking, okay, it'll be a longer stream, but we could do this. It never occurred to me that there's extra time when it does happen. And I kid you not, we had about 3-4 draws in a row, and 3 of those draws went to penalties, which went to sudden death. So this stream has been elongated as long as it could, as like the very maximum that it could. So we streamed for just over 2 hours and a half, and I'm just about trying to keep my insanity. And I've decided to call it to rest after we do Saturday's games. So tomorrow I'm going to stream Sunday's games, and then I don't know, might do something after that. Oh, good save. I tell you what, we've had a lot of upsets as well. Now, your team Coventry, Matt, if you're still here, you need to rewind and see what's happened. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's up there for the best game we've seen. I think Millwall Palace and Coventry Derby were the best games we've seen in this stream today. Oh yeah, Matt as well. Yeah, no. Congrats on getting the Patreon, by the way. I definitely want to say that first. I want to get it out of the way. But well done on your videos as well. Brilliant stuff today. And in fact, I was actually going to ask you about one thing that we could potentially do in the future if we were going to do a collab. Because I was thinking about this and just, you know, what have we not done yet at the moment? So you've, you know, reacted to your table predictions, which is fair enough. You know, something what I'm going to do as well. But I was thinking if we were going to do a collab together or a video sometime, maybe next week or the week after, I mean, probably realistically 2 weeks' time, it'd be grading every single Championship club season so far. How does that sound? Because I thought this would be like a very simple thing to organise. You know, we have our chance to kind of show off our know-how a little bit on the Championship season so far. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. But if you're happy with that, I can start planning that now. Yeah, Coventry game was mental. Yeah, I mean, the FIFA game, it was anyway. I mean, gosh, it was absolutely crazy. It was the longest game to eternity. No spoilers there, but it was absolutely entertaining. It was absolutely unbelievable. I don't even want to look at the time, how long we've streamed. Oof! Baxter nearly spills the ball there. But he does well. What a throw that is as well. Yeah, but we've had some incredible results, including Plymouth just beating Birmingham recently. Wigan beating Blackburn as well. Huddersfield beating Burnley. We've had some really shock results. You're going to rewind to the Coventry game? No, do it. No, go for it, Matt. Definitely do that. I'll allow you to watch it. Yeah, definitely do it. I'll be excited to hear your reaction because, I mean, I can't even remember how I reacted. You know, I was just so shocked of how it was. J3W, I mean, yeah, it would be. It would be. But, yeah, we'll sort something out in the future. You know, time is on our side, luckily. So we don't have to rush things. We're not in any pressure to do things now. You know, time is on our side, so we don't have any pressure with that. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely amazing. The goals we've been seeing tonight have been... We've been spoiled. You know, the stream has been going on forever, but we've seen some incredible goals. What a brilliant strike by Doherty. The angle and the positioning, very similar, I would say, to Karoma's goal. Not necessarily the build-up, because not Karoma. I'm getting them confused. Chris Willock, sorry. Chris Willock takes on a couple of players on when he scored his goal for QPR in this last game. But, wow, Doherty in around the same position, a similar strike as well, right in the net. Wow, brilliant goal by Greg Doherty. Just before half-time too, 1-0 Hull. We could have another upset on the cards. Even don't spoil it for Matt. I don't want you to spoil it. He's going to rewind and watch it. I told him it's going to be a spectacle, and I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, if he is rewinding it, he should be able to not see the spoiler anyway. I mean, I've done that before with live streams, and I think it does the same. Okay. So, oh gosh, so after this game, Hull-Everton, the final Saturday game is Swansea-Southampton. Another championship against a Premier League team. I'll tell you what, it's definitely been Championship who've been dominating in terms of these games so far. I would go as far to say we've not seen many Championship teams lose. Rafa's at the wheel indeed. 1-0 Hull, Grant McCann beating Rafa Benitez there. Goal kick there. Everton needs something. They need a response. The Premier League is, you know, they're not getting the results that they need in the Premier League right now. They lost, it was a very close game. Well, I would say close. It was a bonkers game against Brighton when they lost 3-2. But comprehensively by football, I think they were outplayed. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin missed a penalty as well. So Everton have been quite unlucky at times. Oh, a bit of an appeal for the penalty, but it doesn't matter because Everton have equalised. I was going to say there was a real strong appeal for a penalty there, but Everton would not care. They scored the goal, and they're even going to embrace Rafa Benitez. I mean, I probably wouldn't do that after scoring an equalising goal against Hull City at the FA Cup round 3, but you do what you want. It's a brilliant equalising goal by... It is Damari Gray. He's Tunet anyway. They already draw the next round. Yeah. Oh, I need to check Colchester. Need to do that now. You've just reminded me. I believe we've lost. We have. So Colchester are out of the EFL trophy. We lose 2-1 to Sutton United. A very, very disappointing result. It just doesn't help when Jake Turner scores a known goal. This is quite unbelievable. I mean, I talk about Everton building up for a win, but then next minute, next attack from Hull, we see a goal. Josh McGuinness, who's an absolute beast in this game. You would have seen all of the streams I do with Hull City. Josh McGuinness scores at least one goal every single time. Doesn't really reflect his real life form at the moment. What a strike this is. I mean, it's a simple worked goal. No one's marking him, it's poor defending. But regardless, the Championship team is winning again. It's 2-1 to Hull. I mean, we've really been spoiled, if we think about it. You know, we've been really spoiled with the amount of entertaining games we've got. I'm always going to remember that Millwall game especially. I think Millwall and Palace was the best game by far. Because it wasn't only a draw. Honestly, never seen a shootout like this. Yeah, I mean, the first penalties, he's absolutely safe. But I was just so concerned no one was going to score a penalty by your end. Martin Waghorn missed his penalty against his former club. And I was like, oh, goodness me. If it's going to be like this, it's going to be a long shootout. And it was. Wow. It was unbelievable. And Millwall and Palace had a very similar outcome as well. And in fact, the same penalty scoreline as well. It's just when it gets to sudden death, just the amount of times I've just had to say the same thing. So it was about 3 penalties in sudden death that I had to say there. It was absolutely unbelievable. And we've got an equalising goal. Everton have been... Well, they've just got an equaliser again. I can't speak. I'm so tired. But it's an equalising goal again. They've been pegged back again. But Decore rescues Everton. It's 2-2. This might be another game we have to take to extra time and maybe pens. Sacked in the morning, says Blue Terrier. Maybe not anymore. Yeah, I knew you'd probably enjoy that game, Matt. I didn't want to tell you the result because it was just an incredible result. It's up there for Millwall and Palace. Those two really were the best games we've seen. But we have some shock results as well. To reiterate, Plymouth beat Birmingham. We had Wigan beating Blackburn. I thought that the shoutout wouldn't end. No wonder the stream's gone for hours. Yeah, but it's like this is not the only shootout that didn't end. We had 2 or 3 of the same shootouts that wouldn't end. I can't remember if that was the stream where shootout where I said it was unbelievable. I think it may be Millwall and Palace. I mean, Millwall and Palace. I mean, I don't know if you want to see that as well, but I can quickly spoil it for you. But it was the better game because that game, for what was different between Coventry and Derby, no team scored in extra time, but Millwall and Palace, both teams scored in extra time. And Millwall, who shouldn't have been in the game, literally got 2 scammed goals, and Millwall win the shootout. And I remember making a comment saying that I want to send this game into real life because I just want to see the Millwall fans' reaction if that were to happen. The stands would have to be extended. The security would have to be doubled. It was an unbelievable result. But yeah, Coventry and Derby was another incredible result. I mean, whilst the stream has been long and probably at times a bit tedious, it has been a real fun stream seeing all these simulations. And we've been really spoiled with the amount of cracking goals and results that we've seen. We've even seen some shocks, you know, which is very typical of the FA Cup. Right, oh gosh, if Hull score this now. Final attack of the game. This could be it. Oh, it's good defending by Everton. It's going to go to extra time. It does. So, I think for the 7th time in this stream today, we go to extra time. This could be another penalty shootout if no team scores. 2 goals each. Definitely a very, very busy game. But I've got to say, yeah, I'll repeat it again. Well done, Matt, on getting the Patreon. You thoroughly deserve it. And it just goes to show how well you've done for the channel. It really, really shows. What was I going to say? Gosh, there's been so many things I'm going to say. I mean, this stream's been going on for so long. I've had everything that I've planned to say. And now, when you get to that 3-hour stage, you kind of run out of things to say. That's you know, the lack of experience that I have with streaming for this long. I mean, I have streamed for ages before, but never has it been for this long, and never has it been this late. So it feels doubly as exhausting. But endurance is key, not only as a player, but also in commentary as well. Okay, so we've made it to pretty much the 100th minute now. Here's Malik Wilks. He's going to give it to Ryan Longman. A bit of 1-2 play there. Gosh, that's unbelievable play here. George Honeyman still wins it, but Ryan Longman, can he get there? He can get there before Michael Keane, but Michael Keane wins the tackle. Ethan saying Hull will win on penalties. I mean, this will be unbelievable because the Championship clubs have been doing absolutely amazingly at the moment. What did you do for Reading and Kidderminster Harriers? Yes, well, we've had to skip it because Kidderminster Harriers doesn't exist on FIFA 22. I was informed recently by my viewers that Wrexham exists in FIFA, which I had no idea existed in FIFA until literally a couple of days ago when I last did my career mode. It literally just shocked me, and I mean, makes sense with the ownership that they've got that their team should be a brand, but they need to add national teams. I completely agree with you. You know, teams like Notts County, you know, one for former founding Football League members, really should be there. I know, you know, National League or non-league football is kind of frowned upon, you know, with the bigger money income companies, but there's no excuse. They really should. Good save. That's a fantastic save. So this is the second half of extra time. It looks like it could be penalties again. Yeah, I'm going to have to unfortunately skip Bournemouth and Yeovil as well, because Yeovil is not on FIFA. Yeovil were in FIFA a couple of years ago, but they did get relegated. I think 2018-19 they were relegated. So for the last 3 installments of FIFA, they've not been there. Oh, I tell you what, that's close again. Rafa Benitez getting frustrated. It's like when he doesn't get a tip. Good header. Wrexham have been poor this season considering their squad. I would say they should have... Oh, poor defending, but Hull, not Hull. Everton look like they've snatched and grabbed it at the end. Richarlison is celebrating with Rafa Benitez, looking like they've won the Champions League. They've scored a last-minute winner against Hull City in round 3 in the FA Cup. You know what? It's football. They can celebrate how they want. They should have Championship stadiums in FIFA 2. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it, Matt. It's so frustrating where we see a couple of stadiums. I mean, they've got MKM Stadium for some bizarre reason, but then there's so many infamous stadiums that have just not been in FIFA for years. I remember when Leeds were in the Championship, there was no Ellen Road. They had to earn their stadium by being in the Premier League. You know, it's crazy when you think that Ellen Road's not even a stadium when they were even in the Championship. It's shocking, really. I mean, it's a comprehensive win for Everton now. Poor goalkeeping, I would say, but I think it's Rondon. I mean, okay, you don't have to do this again. It's 4-2 Everton. I think you may have saved Benitez's job by doing that. Ethan is saying Everton were lucky. 2 goals within the final 5 minutes. Unbelievable. Well, it doesn't go to penalties, so it doesn't mean it takes so long. So, after this game, Hull 2, Everton 4. It was KCOM, but they've renamed it to the MKM Stadium. I can't go behind the reasons why, but I believe it was something to do ownership and stuff. They've renamed the stadium. A couple of clubs have renamed their stadium as well. We've had Swansea.com Stadium, I believe, for Swansea City instead of Liberty. Reading have also changed their stadium as well. They don't have Medeski Stadium now. And then, okay, final game, just very, very quickly before I look at comments, is Swansea-Southampton, I believe. It is. So Swansea are the home team. This should be a good game. Swansea, you know, are a team that can be inconsistent, but with the style of football they play, when they get it right, it looks very, very good. The teams that were in the Premier League over the last 3 seasons still have their stays in FIFA because they weren't in it before. Yeah, that's right. And I think that's unfair, to be honest. You know, only a handful of Championship teams and the recently relegated teams keep their stadiums, which I do think is quite unfair. Reckon Rafa will go back to his Weatherspoons if he gets that. Well, he will definitely need to go a trip as a customer to Weatherspoons first if he's getting sacked by Everton. I mean, maybe not a Weatherspoons at Merseyside. I think he would have to leave Merseyside as quickly as he can. Yeah, it's shocking. You know, the mistreatment of the Championship clubs in FIFA is really poor for me, which, you know, I wish I did more, to be honest. And that even goes down to the ratings as well. You know, a lot of the ratings on FIFA I really don't agree with. Which is why, you know, I've been asked before to look at ratings for FIFA for Championship players, but a lot of the time, you know, the players don't really stand out as, like, really, you know, extraordinary players. And I do think they do get harshly rated and treated. I really do. It's a shame, but we've got to deal with it. Rexy, welcome back to the stream. It's good to see you. Have you finished your career mode episode now? It's amazing if we've done. So yeah, well, I mean, this is nearly... just noticed only 140 to go. Yeah, it is only 140 to go. Yeah, so we're getting there, guys. Amazing support this stream, by the way. I mean, it's been a long stream, don't get me wrong. But I'm very appreciative of support. 28 likes on the video. I've just checked. Thank you guys so much on that. We're 2 likes away from 30 likes, guys. We're 2 likes away from getting 30 likes. We don't get that too often on Let's Alexa. So if we can get 30 likes, that would be absolutely amazing if we can do that. And just to reiterate, guys, I really do sound like a broken record, and you guys hate me every time for reminding you, but this is how we're doing now with subs. 860. So we've been all over the place with subs tonight, but we've actually ended on more subs than we have done in this stream. 140 away from 1k. If you've not hit the red subscribe button, please do hit the red subscribe button. It does really help the channel. I had to change the scene quite quickly because it looked like Swansea were going to score. Oh, good defending by Southampton. Well, that's a good question by Blue Terrier. And I'm asking you, Matt, how many subs are you going for by the end of the year? Oh, I wish. I hope so, Matt. I mean, you're on 8,600 odd now, I believe. I mean, me with numbers. I mean, I should be good with numbers, but when it comes to remembering figures, I'm not entirely great at. I hope so. I mean, that'll be amazing. No, 7.5. That's it. No, I think. I tell you what. If I can get to 1k, Matt can certainly get to 8k by the end of the season. Without a doubt, Matt can get to 8k. Maybe even 8.5. You know, by the rate he's been growing, he probably can get there. I think 8k. I think 8k at least. Thank you guys so much for liking the stream. We've made it to 33 likes. Thank you so much. Blue Terry said 20k. Well, I tell you what, big numbers, but probably the numbers Matt deserves, honestly. Most definitely. Oh, Ryan Manning's got an injury for Swansea. That's going to be a blow to their chances of winning this game. It's been a pretty nothingy game at the moment. Swansea get into the box, don't really create anything. Southampton really struggle to go forward. You've liked on 6 accounts. Thank you, Jellybean. I truly appreciate that. That is support right there. Thank you, Jellybean. Mayday 34. Thank you so much, Matt. I do appreciate that. Gosh, it's been painful with not having a drink of water in this entire stream. I mean, the motivation is in the next 5 minutes I'm going to have the biggest drink of water ever. Chelsea, Newcastle, West Ham interested in Everton left-back Lucas Digne. I've just got that from Sky Sports. I mean, it's a left-back, and I would take all the left-backs in the world right now, because you just needed to see the Salah goal against Chelsea that we've just been missing the likes of Marcus Alonso and Ben Chilwell in that position. We need more defensive reinforcements in that full-back area, and Alonso's not it anymore, unfortunately. If Moores can go from 8k to 1 mil in the same year, if Matt can definitely get to 20k. Well, it's really down to consistency. I've really liked as well the interaction you guys have got as well. That's really the thing that I aim for, you know. Likes and subscribers is ultimately what you independently think about. But the big thing that I really wanted from just a channel in general is a channel where people are able to speak to each other and actually, you know, interact with each other, you know, very, very well. You know, it means nothing more to see, you know, a community that are actually talking and being supporting each other as a community as well. It's what you want to see in society nowadays, and unfortunately not all the time we see that. So it's amazing that we see that here. A lot of people for that. And I mean, the biggest example of people that have skyrocketed are people that really get famous from shorts. If you know to do a shorts channel, you know, and you can get popular there, your views and subs go right up there. They really do. Rexy saying 2-0 to Swansea. I think Southampton might edge this 1-0, but I've been wrong before. Right, that's a free kick in a good position. Yeah, it's definitely a free kick. I was going to say, it's definitely not a pen, it's a free kick. God, who's going to be taking this? Matt Grimes? Okay, Matt Grimes. No, it's, yeah, it's going to be Matt Grimes. No. Nitcham. Qpr. Oh, what a waste. I would have gone for goal there. What are they doing? They're overcomplicating it. Yeah, good point, views, comments and interaction all really help a channel. They really do, but it's not even just, well, comments interaction does actually, and I don't really talk about that much, but that's why I do make it clear there that it's really important actually to interact as a community, you know. Not just to help me, but just, you know, it makes me smile that I'm actually creating a community that can talk to each other and can interact as well. I would feel disappointed if I got a community that just doesn't like each other, there's tensions and stuff like that. You know, it's good to see a real supporting unit like that, which is really good to see. And in the end of it, you know, it doesn't matter about numbers a lot of the time, to be honest. You know, we started off like really, really the worst free kick I've ever seen. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Matt. But, you know, we started off with about 20 viewers, which, you know, for my channel was absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, we're back down to 2, you know, and in the end of it, it really doesn't matter. I mean, at this point, it's the 70th minute of the last game I'm going to stream today. So, it doesn't surprise me, to be honest. But I do appreciate the support, I really do. But if you guys got any more questions about AFCON, because I've not spoken a lot about AFCON, and a couple of you did ask me previously about AFCON. So, to remind you of who's going to AFCON, I believe 3 from QPR going. We've got Kai, we've got Dieng, and we've got Elias Chair. All 3 of them are going to their clubs for AFCON. Bournemouth are going to lose Zamora. That's going to be their big blow when they lose out. Luton are not going to have Musquet. He's going to go to the Africa Cup of Nations. West Brom are not going to have Sami Ajay. He's going to go to the AFCON as well. There's going to be a couple that I'm not going to remember entirely, but that's the first couple that I can remember in the top of my mind right now. Chance. Oh, what a save. Swansea get really close to scoring. I mean, if it's a draw, it's going to have to go to extra time, which means more minutes. Yeah, it was a waste from the AI indeed, Rexy. It was such a waste of a free kick. It was a brilliant position. I thought he was offside, but he's not. Oh, it's a chance. There's a goal. 84th minute. The Championship team again beating the Premier League team. Joel Pirro. Everton beating Hull was a shock to me because the Championship teams have been on another level. They've been the best performing league, even better performing than the Premier League. And this is another example of that. Southampton don't even get anywhere close to scoring. Now Matt Grimes is not going to feel bad for wasting that free kick because Joel Pirro's just scored. 1-0 to Swansea, 85th minute. Even I would have done better. Honestly, I think most people would have done better if they just shot a goal. Gosh, you don't overcomplicate stuff like that. You know, it's 18 yards. It's almost like a penalty. The Saints go marching now. Well, they will be marching out at this rate. They've got to try and get a goal now. 89th minute at the moment. I mean, this is not the only Premier League team to be beaten by a Championship team at this, as it stands. I might just quickly look at the fixtures at the moment and remind myself of the results. Hang on. Let's just check. So, Middlesbrough beat Mansfield. Fulham beat Bristol City. Oh, good defending. This might be the full-time whistle. I don't know why it's still going. Full-time whistle. So Swansea beats Southampton by 1-0. Right, to remind you of what the outcomes were. So Huddersfield, Championship Huddersfield have beaten Premier League Burnley. Coventry and Derby, as Matt now knows, ended 2-2. And Coventry, I think, was it 2-2 or was it 1-1? It was a draw. No, it was 0-0, wasn't it? No, it was 0-0. I think it was... Well, it was a draw. But Coventry won on pens. Hartlepool Blackpool also went to pens. And Blackpool very narrowly beat Hartlepool on pens. Millwall Palace. That was a 2-2 draw, I remember it. And Millwall won on pens against Premier League Crystal Palace. Barnsley narrowly beat Barrow. Then we have Peterborough Bristol Rovers. They narrowly beat Bristol Rovers. Qpr Rotherham. QPR narrowly beat Rotherham. West Brom, Brighton. Well, we've just done that, and I'm not remembering the result in the top of my mind. No, it was a penalty shootout, and I believe it was Brighton who won. Yeah, I think it was Brighton who won. Wigan, Blackburn. Wigan beat Championship Blackburn. Birmingham, Plymouth. Plymouth beat Championship Birmingham. Hull, they lose out to Premier League Everton. And Swansea, they've just beaten Premier League Southampton. Wow. That is the results. So, I've not counted those games. I mean, it's over 12. It's about 13, 14 games we've just done. It's just gone 10 o'clock. I need to go. I definitely need to go and have a rest. So, tomorrow, guys, I'll have a transfer show. And likely, maybe another late stream doing Sunday's games. Doing other things as well, potentially. And Matt, if you're still here, we'll definitely talk about a collab maybe in the next 2-3 weeks. You know, once again, time is on our side. We can take our sweet time with this. So, that will have to wrap it up for today's stream. It's been a bundle of fun. My voice is gone, as you can hear. That's what happens when you talk for nearly 3 hours. But I truly appreciate the support here, guys. Thank you so much for staying around for this long. If you've not given the stream a like, please do hit the like button. We've ended on 35 at the moment. We could even increase that a bit more. Thank you guys so much. It's much appreciative. Please do hit the subscribe button if you've not done so as well. It does really help the channel if we do that. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. And please share the channel as well to as many people as you can. All of that really helps. But now wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are legendary if you saw the end of the stream. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone.